Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
Can we get somebody? I mean, listen, there are people all over college athletics right now just handing out money for coaches to go away. How about a little bit better cause? Let's grant Chuck his wish.
That's right.
Of being able to make this happen. Well,
pay me not to be on the air.
Yeah.
Just pay me. Pay me. I can be on. I've been to a lot of places. I've had a very full career.
Yeah.
If you want to throw some money my way to walk away, I'm down with that.
I'm good.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this much.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "Let's turn on the Chuck and Bo
There we
show."
go.
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
So I'm awakened by a text this morning. 419 from Edward. A group text.
I love it.
And he was informing us,
The whole group.
because we needed to know at 419 that YouTube TV and the Disney company have not been able to come to an agreement. And as of today, no more ESPN, no more ABC on YouTube TV, at least until they get this all resolved. Now, I'm going to skip over, the commentary on the real need to send that out at 419, but
What's the
issue? Well, I'm just going to jump. I'm going to skip over that. I'm going to skip
We
over
may
it.
come back.
I'm not saying we won't circle back, as they say.
I think we should.
But I'm saying that the most important thing is if you're a YouTube customer and you want to watch the Razorbacks tomorrow, you're going to have to subscribe to the ESPN app or go to a friend's house or go to Walk-Ons or basically find some other way to watch the game because YouTube TV and Disney on the outs, at least for now. Now, I got to say this. Cut the cord. Oh, cut the cord. Cut the cord. You can save so much money. It's going to be great. You just subscribe to what you want to watch. That's all you've got to do. So I did. And now I don't even know what I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to some things twice. I swear to God. I think I spend $300 a month and I watch 3 channels. It's worse now than it's ever been. I'm just going to go back to good old-fashioned cable. Good old-fashioned cable.
This is cable.
And
that's what YouTube TV is.
Well, but it's not the kind of cable I grew up on. First off, I grew up on 3 channels
better.
and rabbit ears. Oh, it's always better. It's always going to be better. And it's always better. Oh, God. And so
it's cable TV powered by Wi-Fi. That's
well,
what YouTube is.
I understand.
DirecTV and Dish and Cox and all of these people fight with CBS.
I
and
just
they
liked it the
fight
old
with ESPN.
way. I just liked it
Now,
the old way.
I'm with you on the apps. Paramount Plus, Peacock Plus, Prime. Keep them coming. What are they? That
Well,
we're all
fortunately,
subscribed
I
to?
already pay $40 a
Ooh.
month for the ESPN
Disney
app.
Plus.
Netflix, obviously. So these people have gone out and they've gotten just enough product, like Flow TV. Are you ready for the Flow TV thing? That's coming with baseball season.
I know.
You got a
I'm
couple
not
of
sure
months
I've
to ramp up.
unsubscribed, really. I'll just click on the app and there it'll
There's
be.
one thing you're going to watch on Flow TV.
I know,
all
once a
year.
year.
Yeah.
That's right.
They come out with one thing on Prime. It's like Thursday Night Football. And you got to get Prime to watch Thursday Night Football. And then you realize, what else am I watching on Prime? And then they'll come up with a series. What's the series that's on Prime? The last one they had out, was it Kevin Costner one? What am I thinking of? I'm
not
brain dead.
familiar.
Out
Do
on
you
the
see
ranch.
there are too many.
The Duttons. What's the?
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. Was that on Prime?
That's Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Landman's
Peacock
about
or
to come
something.
back.
What's Landman on? I can't even
That's
remember.
on
Paramount
Paramount
Plus.
Plus. Yeah,
so,
that's a good one.
Yeah, so what you got to do is you got to evaluate this app thing and now do I need that? Are there multiple shows on there I'd watch? But let's be honest. When we get into college football season, we don't watch much of anything else. I mean, you might have a series you watch with your wife or your significant other or whatever, but we're pretty much locked in on sports this time of year.
Well, and they know that. and they understand our mindset, and they're smart enough to know that we're not smart enough to unsubscribe to all the things we want to unsubscribe to. At least I'm not. And
It's like the car wash business now. It's all subscription based. I just drive through there about every day.
yeah, well,
It's like,
yes,
there it is.
no,
I think-
no,
I think
you're
I'll just
right.
drive through.
I get it.
I feel a little
get
bit
it.
better about
I
it.
get it. I do similar things, but for some reason,
and there's usually not a line.
yeah, but it's with the channels. It's like, well, I haven't watched Netflix. Now that I think about it, I haven't watched Netflix in about 2 months.
Well, all this comes down to money, right? That's
Yeah.
it's money, and ESPN is fighting with YouTube. Here's what I think's happening. I don't know. I learned of it. Like I missed the text.
Well,
I
not
didn't
me.
even see it.
I'm a light sleeper.
I learned of it when you told me.
Now the truth comes out.
And so-
Chuck was awoken by the text.
I was awakened by the text. That's right.
Let's be
That's
honest.
exactly
You got
what
up to
happened.
go to the bathroom and you saw it.
like the third time.
Exactly.
It really is rough.
That's
night.
what happened.
It was a rough.
But
night.
but I didn't even realize it until you told me this morning. Did you see Edwards' text? What about this?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was and I looked at there it was. Sure enough. And I first thought, what did I say? ESPN's got a power play here
Yeah.
to get people to subscribe to their app, and they're going to do this
And
for
maybe-
a day.
maybe that's-
and then they're going to get it figured out tomorrow.
Well, Bart's already got it resolved. Bart's already said what's going to happen. I just
I
don't
don't
know
know
if it's
what-
going to
what
happen
Bart
before
said.
kickoff tomorrow.
I should have asked Bart.
Is it going to happen
I
before
don't even know
kickoff
why I
tomorrow?
have my
Probably.
own opinions
Probably.
anymore, Chuck, because I should ask Bart.
Well, that's not true.
Well, it is. Before I develop an opinion, before I get into thinking, I should just call Bart and say, hey, my mind is headed this direction. What do you think? And then I get feedback from you, and then I develop my opinion.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
I mean, you've always been sort of my conscience.
So
on-
what do
on
you
the
think's
show.
going to happen? Tell us what's going to happen.
It's going to get resolved. It's a power play by YouTube. It's a power play by ESPN. YouTube is growing.
That's a lot of
YouTube,
power play.
YouTube TV is growing astronomically. They consider themselves now with their subscriber base kind of in the tier of traditional.
Well, that's
cable.
what you guys described them
And
like to me.
So they think that they are in control and can
You
make
love
deals
YouTube TV.
the way they want to
I
make
actually
deals.
do.
ESPN wants to charge a lot more money for a subscriber fee because they have this shiny new rebranded app that they want people to go and pay $30 a month for, that's a whole different thing. And the only people who are going to lose, they're
I
going to figure it
subscribe to
out.
that.
I do too.
They're the only people who are
I do
going to.
too. I have it.
The only people who are going to lose in this thing are the consumers because it's going to get resolved probably before kickoff tomorrow. And what's going to happen next month or in 2 months from now or whatever, the price of YouTube TV is going to go up again. That's what's going to happen.
So we're just trapped
We are pretty
with
much.
no way out.
Pretty much until the cable companies get smart and lower the price of basic
Well.
cable.
Why would they do that?
Well, because they could earn business back from people who cut the cord.
Here's the thing. There's a few things that the price is never coming back down on. One of them's cable TV, YouTube. Another one's legal marijuana. Another one's alcohol. They're just not.
Yeah. No,
Because
you're right.
it's sort of like when we talk about how
We've
poor,
already established we'll pay.
Yeah, it's like when we talk about how poor our state
there
is
is
and
a
we
bubble
can't give.
though. There is a bubble.
Well,
there's
thanks
always a bubble.
Thanks for that. I mean, but that's my point. We're not going to keep ourselves out of the That's why there's a bubble because we're not good enough. Like we're not diligent enough, or frugal enough, or smart enough, or disciplined enough is probably the best word. That's why there's a bubble.
That's right.
Because as a society, what I do is we just go until we have to be, or somebody stops us. But this stuff's never coming.
There's always a tipping point though.
So you're
But
saying
it's
not,
my
fault?
Not
It's
in the sense
my
that the
fault
price will
because
come
I
down, but the
subscribe?
system will change.
It's all of our faults. It's the same reason we have these.
No, it's their fault. It's not my fault. This is not my fault.
I agree with Chuck. It's not Chuck.
This is
Barrett's
not all
fault.
of ours fault. It's not. It's their fault.
Tell me more.
I'm just saying. I'm bitter.
It's not Chuck Barrett's fault.
Chuck's like, can we just get everything situated?
It is. I
Can we
mean,
just
what's
have
going
everything
on
set?
out there?
Like, why do I have to do
The
extra things on a
stri-
Saturday morning to watch
That's right,
game day?
that's right.
When it first
I
started,
signed up.
When it first started, like the streaming wars and the whole trend of cutting the cord and cord cutting was great for the consumer because it was a lot cheaper alternative to cable. Now you have a million streaming services. You have to pay for each one individually.
That's right.
When you look at the whole picture of everything, it's more expensive for the consumer now. So what started out as a good thing is now a bad thing. There's going to come a tipping point.
It always works
where
that way.
trends
It always
back.
works that way.
By the way,
Greedy people making money, man.
By the
That's
way,
what it is.
By the way, maybe we should consider. That people wake up with us, and how would you? Good morning, and as you pour
How's
your
everybody?
first
Well, if you'd gotten a
cup of
text at
coffee-
419, 2 hours later, you might be into it pretty
Well, he
good.
did. He just didn't see it.
Remember the days when we'd be like, "Hey, good morning. It's the Chuck and Bo Show. Hope you slept
we're glad
well.
to be here."
We're glad to be here. Let's have a cup of coffee together.
Coming at you.
now we just come in here raging. The mic,
Well,
the open plays.
The news
the
worn
mic's
off.
open,
Yeah,
and
the
away
news
we
worn
go.
off, yeah.
I mean, we don't ease into this sucker at all.
Oh. Well, I mean, again,
It's great for the podcast when you click it on at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's hear what Chuck and Bo did this morning.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Man, those guys come in on jet fuel.
That's right.
It's 6:13. I promise we're just getting started. We haven't even gotten into what we really want to get into. And we're not done
I
with
just
that.
wanted to bring that
And
up.
I want to find out, there's two reasons I believe Edward sent the text at 4:19.
To prove he was here, number one.
Okay, we'll get into it now.
All right. I'm sorry.
No, actually, let's take a break, and we'll come back with the two reasons
Okay.
that I think that Edward.
I kind of want to know.
Well, and then we're going to hear what they were from you.
Suspenseful.
It's 6:13. Time for more coffee. Good morning.
I'm right. No, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here. When it comes to watching games, nobody does it like Walk-Ons. Over 60 TVs at every location, and the food and drinks win. Mouth-watering Louisiana cuisine like po' boys and gumbo, plus fan favorites like the best burger you can get anywhere, and more draft beers and cocktails than you can count. Incredible food, wonderful service, and a viewing experience like none other. Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto Park. FayettevilleAutoPark.com. Chevy, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Collision Center, all in one place. And if you're shopping pre-owned, Fayetteville Auto Park has you covered. With so many new cars sold, we always have a great selection of fresh trades. Why settle for anything less than the best? Fayetteville Auto Park, West Showroom Drive in Fayetteville. Proud sponsor of the Chuck and Bo Show.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home.
The two best guys in mediocre sports radio.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
special place. I mean, that's why I'm so fortunate that I was able to come back here, and I think that we've got to get it back to that special place where everybody in the state is behind the Hogs.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, we're going again at 3 o'clock on Saturday. The SEC Network, where the Razorbacks are a 4.5-point favorite. But we got a lot of other stuff to talk about. We can talk about the game at any time. You can call, you can text. We'll talk about the game at any time, randomly throughout the show. In fact, Taylor Zarzer will be on at 8 o'clock. He's going to call the game. Apparently not on YouTube, but everywhere else
be
that
on
ESPN,
YouTube TV.
SEC Network airs. Hey, so I guess the SEC Network's not on there either?
That's right. That's why I said if you want to watch the Razorback game tomorrow and you are a YouTube TV subscriber, like you guys encourage me to be, you're going to have to go somewhere else, or you're going to have to buy the ESPN app.
I love it when you get in these moods about the YouTube TV. It's just great. So Edward sends the text at 4:19. I don't see it. Did you see it, Bart?
Not at 4:19.
Yeah.
No, I saw it when I woke up this morning.
So Chuck did, and there's two reasons that I think Edward sent the text at that time in the morning, and I'm going to tell you what I think they are, but I want to hear his reasons first. So, when you sent the text, what were your thoughts while you were sending it?
There was very little thoughts. I was searching for things for the show today.
Right.
There was a big thread on Twitter, and I sent the most important message in that thread, and I copy and pasted it into the text and
It's just kind of the excitement of the moment. You didn't notice what time it was.
No, there wasn't
driving?
much. No, I was not driving.
Okay.
I was not driving.
Okay. So that's what I thought. So we have.
I just send stuff when I see it.
We have a group.
There's
We have
literally
a group
nothing
text.
else to it.
We have a group text,
And I was awake at that time.
And well, that's okay. There's the two reasons. The first one was, hey guys, just so you know, this is what I do. Yeah. I know you forget. Yeah. I know you complain about stuff. I know I don't always have this or that. And you know, at a moment's notice, you guys just randomly want something. Oh, sorry, I don't have it. But I do things. It's 4:19. I'm here. Jeez. And no, I'm saying that we're very demanding, and I know that sometimes you feel like we don't get it.
That's right.
We don't get it. No, I know you feel like and you should feel that way because it's true. We don't. And then the second thing is, it's just what we do, and he doesn't mind what time it is. I mean, if you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and there's a good show idea, well, I mean, you might forget about it. So then you got to go put it in your notes and then save it for when people wake up. I mean, text messages should not be waking people up.
Did I wake you up with that text, Chuck?
Well, yes.
Because if I did, I apologize. But that might be your own fault.
I was as I said, I am a light sleeper.
Why is your volume on your phone while you're sleeping?
I think that's
a much bigger problem.
Let's talk about texts.
What if something happens?
Well, there are what?
You care about?
Well, like YouTube and ESPN can't come to an agreement, and I need to be told right then.
Well, then today was great.
That's why I keep it up.
No, you need to turn on Do Not Disturb, but allow calls. This is advanced settings.
That's new.
Here.
Well, see,
you can customize your Do Not Disturb.
Okay, well you
so you're not.
That would have both hands.
So
if you want to come over and help me with that'd be great.
I can help you. But, I don't want you getting. Woken up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we don't need you.
I mean, it's not that big a deal. I was just looking for a way to start the show, really. All right? If you want to get right down to it, it's not that big a deal.
Well, let's ask the question. Should you be able to send text at any time?
I will admit, I am one of those people that if I'm up, everybody's up. And if I see something, regardless of what time it is, I'm going to send it.
It's a text. But I think most of us are mindful of, we'll have people coming on the show or whatever. They're like, shoot me a text, the morning of, remind me or whatever. But I don't text them at 5:30.
Well, but now let me say this.
6:30.
If somebody texts me,
courtesy.
If someone texts.
But my point, my point is just that I wonder if we should have to be concerned about other people's phones. Like a text is a text. Like the idea of a text is you get to it.
When you get
Steve Graves says this all the time. You've got to manage life through your outbox, not your inbox. Like everything that comes in doesn't have to be the tyranny of the urgent. But we all think we're so used
That's
to.
why I always wait a while to respond.
Sometimes an entire day.
Sometimes I just don't.
That's true too.
You know.
I texted Chuck when he was in Memphis about something involving the Razorbacks. Not only did he not respond,
I don't recall that.
He came in on Mondays. Oh yeah, I didn't text you back.
That is not true. I don't.
It is. Go back and look at it.
It's not true, I don't think.
I'll have to go back and look.
I was trying to source you. I was trying to source you. Somebody was trying to source me, and I was trying to source you. Hey, is this happening?
When did you send that?
Happy Halloween, by the way.
It was.
It's Halloween.
It was Sunday. It was. I mean, you're not gonna find it.
I'll go back and look during the. No, I keep my text messages. Believe me.
You do. 623. Good morning. YouTube TV and ESPN.
I've been down that road
they're in a
before.
dispute. So do you need to go out and get the app if you don't have it, or are you just falling for? Are you just being a sucker? We got calls, by the way. I didn't even realize we're too into our conversation.
I'm not gonna pay for the ESPN app. I'll just go.
You don't
somewhere
have
and
it?
watch. No, I mean I have like the basic form of the app
you
as
can't
part
stream
of like the Disney bundle. No, I can stream some games.
Oh well,
yeah.
well, you'd be able to watch the game then.
Maybe it's very complicated. The way their whole ecosystem is set up is so far beyond complicated.
ESPN?
Yes,
I can't.
It's ridiculous, man.
Listen, I'm not going to disagree with you, but I can't be involved in this conversation. We have a show on there.
I understand that.
And but I am going to say one time, I do not disagree with you. And I will say the thing I love about YouTube TV is instead of like when I'm on the road or whatever and I'm trying to catch a game and you could just go to ESPN, click on it, hit watch, and it wants to send me through.
That's right.
17 verifications.
Of hurdles. Right.
Yeah.
I just then I remember I have this epiphany, and it's becoming more of a habit where I realize, well, just go to the YouTube TV app and hit that, and just
That's what I do.
If you're out of town, they're like, "Are you traveling?" And it's like, "Yes." Yep. Bang, shared.
Yes.
I know.
There it is.
I know.
Yes.
I'm the same way, and now the whole system's messed up.
All right, we'll get to some calls coming up. But listen, I am going to lose my mind at some point today. I'm just going to give you a warning.
Okay. Hopefully not on the golf course.
It's about coaches and money. I'm just going to give you a little
Are you going to
taste
go
of it.
Louisiana governor on us here?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Like the amount of money that I know this isn't a new thought, but the amount of money that we're paying coaches is stupid, and none of them are worth it. That's the take I'm going to lay out later today. I'm on the way in. I'm reminded about Matt Rule getting an extension at Nebraska, and I just started laughing. We have the biggest idiots making decisions in college athletics. And I think it's because they really don't have a choice. So then it goes above them. But these ADs that keep handing out extensions for coaches, what are you doing? Like, what is the point? And how often is it actually giving you a return on any sort of investment there? I mean, these agents have completely taken over. And we already knew this, but it's become way more evident now that we're having to have all this money to pay players, and we haven't adjusted for it. 626, yeah, have that with your breakfast this morning. Yeah. Calls coming up next. 626, good morning. If you need an emergency contact, just write the Chuck and Bo Show. We'll be your emergency contact.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Are your gutters ready for fall? Leaves are coming, and that means it's time to protect your home. At Hogtroff Gutters, they install high-quality leaf guards that actually work. Don't waste money on the cheap guards from big box stores that clog up, and don't get stuck paying triple the price with those big national companies. With Hogtroff, you get the best of both worlds: professional installation, premium aluminum, and stainless steel guards, as well as a 20-year warranty. Give them a call today to schedule your free inspection, or visit hoggutters.com.
Hey, it's Bo, and I want to share something that's completely enhanced my day-to-day life. About a year ago, I started telling you about the Sweatnum Edge. Well, over the last several months, here's what's happened for me. My energy level is completely different. My exercise gains have seen a big jump. My mind is clearer, and frankly, life is just more enjoyable. Now, that's my story. What about you? Search the Sweatnum Edge online and get a free evaluation today. It's made a big difference for me, and I know it can for you too. The Sweatnum Edge.
Today's been a strange day.
Yeah, we've had some struggles here and there.
Just
Let's just be blunt. Can we be blunt?
well, it's 50-50 at best.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
for me.
I think I have 1,100 subscriptions. I'm pretty sure. It is so ridiculous.
That guy subscribed to Hulu twice.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
News of the day, YouTube TV in a dispute with ESPN. We'll see if they get it figured out in time for the SEC Network game on Saturday and College Game Day tomorrow. And I don't know, it could be a big news day, but be prepared to have to go to the SEC or the ESPN app, get that, or go to Walk-Ons. Walk-Ons will have it no matter what. And that's always a good backup plan if you weren't planning on getting out. That's maybe you are now.
Or if you have friends that said, hey, YouTube will be great, get into YouTube, then go over to their house. Go over to their house.
YouTube is great, and it is the best thing going.
It is good.
In terms of the traditional cable television that you can get anywhere with your Wi-Fi.
I agree.
And I'm not changing on that, but the price is no doubt going
I
up.
just like a cord coming out of the wall. I do.
It just makes me feel better.
It does.
Arthur's in Vermont. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, is the world making you feel a little down this morning, fellas? Are you frustrated at the powers that be? Then take yourself back to last Monday night. And I'm telling you, that game was a culture creator. I'm telling you, I know we lost to the Memphis in football, but really, Memphis, we can take that. But let me tell you what, from Housing Project to Blue Blood Street, it fit. Oh, you know that stuck them when we beat them like that. I mean, we just didn't beat them down. We beat them down in front of their all-star team. We beat them down in front of Todd Day, Penny Hardaway's their coach. I mean, let me tell you what, that's a culture creator. I mean, people took notice from all over, especially in the basketball culture, the street culture, and really for the rich people in Memphis, deep down inside, that stung because they really feel like they should be good at basketball, kind of like our fan base with football. But to move on to football, I
clearly did a lot for Arthur.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, it did. So I tried to tell everybody last week, please don't lose your mind over this Auburn game. I mean, they have talent all over the field. Their receivers are 5-stars. Cam Ball was out. That defense is legit. Okay, but this is a week, my man Bobby, you got to get this win. But I think they do. And I think there's a couple more winnable games. I feel like there's some injuries on the Missouri offensive line that, we could win that game. I really feel like that. And LSU hopefully is in total disarray. I mean, there's political upheaval going on over there and everything else. So, I don't think that the bowl game's probably not going to happen, but I feel like we can get a couple of solid wins. And as far as the coaching search, I don't think we can do better than Bommy, but I mean, but he's got to win. I feel like this is a game we match up well. And as long, turnovers aside, but I don't think they're going to create a lot of turnovers against us. So, I just wanted to put that out there. And, man, I have this written down, and I'm all through it.
Good job.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah, good job. Good job. That's well done. Most people don't know how to land the plane, Arthur. You know what I mean? Like, you can get started and you can get rolling, and you're like talking in front of people. And you're like, now, how do I end this?
Just say I'm at the end of the
list. You just got to know how to land
That's
the
all
plane.
I got.
I tell them, if you're going to go speak, know how you're going to start. Just give yourself a middle. You know where you're going to go there. And when you feel like I need to start wrapping this thing up, go back to your notes in one little bullet point there. And let me finish with this. And then deliver that and walk off to a standing O like Chuck does.
But I did try to tell everybody last week, I'm like, don't lose your mind over this game. Of all the teams, this is like the worst matchup. I don't care what they think in Oklahoma. That's probably the best defense Arkansas will face. I mean, definitely since Notre Dame. and that's proven to be a pretty good defense too. So I just, if you don't think Bobby could coach, take that team from Auburn, give it to Bobby, and then take our team and give it. I don't really like doing this type of stuff, but imagine if the talent level was reversed. And I think if we can get hopefully the powers that be will get on board with Petrino like they did Calipari. And I mean, wouldn't it be nice if our offense just once in a while, Arkansas was the team that actually was trying to do less with more?
Yes, it would. And you're right. If you did give, I think that's the problem with Hugh Freeze is they've really underperformed with the roster they have. I don't know that you can say that about Arkansas, whether it was with Pittman or Petrino. However, the Memphis game, that was underperforming. That was the one game, and then I don't think they really showed up for the Notre Dame game. But the Memphis game, figured Notre Dame was going to win the game. A lot of people would have said that going in. The Memphis game's the game you just can't. That undid an era for Pittman. That was the end.
It's always the ones you're supposed to win.
But Arkansas was favored to win the game against Auburn. It was kind of a pick'em game when it came out. But yeah, look, the season's got to play out, and we'll see how it goes. And this is the ongoing conversation that everyone's having. Who's the coach going to be and why? JR's in Shady Grove. JR, good morning. You're on the Chuck and Bo Show. It's Friday.
Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah,
how are you,
We're
JR?
doing really well. Bart's going to go try to break 90 today. It's in 40-something degree temps to start with. His attitude's not great. He'll have a screwdriver, and he'll be fine. And I predict that he's going to do it today.
I think so, too.
Okay. Good
Chuck,
deal.
are you going to come
Good
watch?
No.
We got live scoring. We will post, by the way, at Chuck and Bo on any social media platform.
Chuck, and he's just
Edward will
no.
post the link.
I said I thought you were going to break it. I mean, what do you want from me?
Sorry, JR. That's how we're
Go
doing.
ahead, JR.
Edward will post the link for live scoring on all the Chuck and Bo social channels. Go ahead, JR.
That's fine. Yeah. Just had a question real quick on the roster turnover. When the new coach does come in, how does the scholarships, NIL, how does that all work? Do they coincide with each other? How does that work if the slate is white clean, which potentially it could happen? I mean, they could, whoever comes in will be a whole new team. So the scholarship, I mean, is anything changing with the scholarship divvying out with NIL?
Well, you got a couple things that they're not all together. Like you get your scholarship and whatever the cost of attendance is. Like that's before we had any money, extra money. Okay. Then you have your revenue share. And so each player's told this is what you'll get on top of your scholarship. And then in some cases, they're helping get more money if the players, like one of these, game changers that has an exceptional deal from NIL. Other players, they might say, okay, you're coming in, you're getting X, and then we're going to work to get you some more money in an NIL deal. But if you're talking about, the best players in your class, they pretty much know what their whole package is when they come in. But that varies player to player. It's a little bit of a negotiation. Yeah.
Right. So there's some negotiating that goes on. So there's nothing. I mean, he can't come in and say, "Hey, this is what I want to play here." I mean, is that how? I mean, the school makes the offer first, correct?
Well, I mean,
they agree before they come.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to come to an agreement.
Yeah,
before they,
and if you're on the roster now, you're reevaluating at the end of the year. Like if you're coming back for next year, they're going to have that conversation with those returning players.
Okay, I just wondered how that worked. I didn't know how that was going to go down. On the coaching deal, they're the only contract in this mess that we got. So why can't they just kick them back to a yearly contract with bonuses if they get, postseason play or whatever? That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is the thing that
I don't think
I'm
you're
raging against athletic directors right now about. You have a fear model going on, which is I've got to offer my coach this or I'm going to lose him, and I don't want to lose him. And at the end of the day, I don't think coaches are really changing programs that much And when I say that, the first thing somebody's going to say is look at Kurt Cignati or look at Chad Morris and look at those two examples of a coach does matter. I'm not saying the coach doesn't matter, but I am saying that when you go do these astronomical deals, the chances of it working out or not working out are higher than it actually giving you some sort of return on your investment. And this has gotten us in such a ridiculous place that we're going to have a $20 million coach within a couple of years. And you can't tell me they're worth it. And if you want to talk about Nick Saban, the reason we call Nick Saban the GOAT is because nobody's ever done what he did. That's not the standard. That's the exception. I mean, this is the money being spent, like Matt Rule getting an extension. Is Matt Rule going to win a national championship at Nebraska? No, he's not. Could it happen? Yeah, but if you're asking me, no. Is he going to win 10 games 3 years in a row? Probably not. How many coaches can you have at Nebraska that can win 7 or 8 games a year? A bunch of them. And you don't have to give them $10 million or whatever his new deal is going to be. Why do we keep doing this?
Because it's what the market bears. Unfortunately, I mean it is,
but we're all running around talking about how
you said it at the very beginning. You said it at the very beginning. They negotiate from a position of fear, and when you do that, you lose. You're going to get beat. I mean, you're beat before it starts, and the system is very much set up to reward those guys right now, and it's.
Honestly, they're getting the head coaches are getting rewarded more than anybody else in the entire system.
I'll give you an example.
And it's a huge business. Them and the agents.
Let me qualify this by saying I just think the world of Sam Pittman. I mean, I really do.
I do too.
I really can't.
We both do.
I can't overstate that. I think the world of the guy, and I'm sorry it worked out the way it worked out. But I've had people text me, ask me, have you talked to Sam? Is he okay? I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, the guy's got like he's already a multimillionaire. He's making $4 or $5 million for like 5, 6 years. And got all this money on the way out. He's got no worries in the world now. He's got plenty of money. Of course he's doing fine. Of course he's doing fine. Now, was his pride hurt? Yes. I'm sure it was. And he's a competitor. But,
was he disappointed that he couldn't get it to a better place?
Absolutely. Yeah. All these guys that get dismissed are. But they're doing okay. I mean, they're doing fine.
People ask you that?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Just call. You should check on him. Like, not you. When somebody says that, I don't know. Why don't you check with him? See how he's doing. Chris in Heber Springs. Good morning.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Doing fine, Chris.
Hey, Bo, I've got a question for you on the basketball team. I've been watching them, and I'm really excited about it, but I need an expert opinion. So what I need you to do is get some game tape, get Tim from Little Rock on here, and let's get his opinion.
Oh, that's
I'll
good.
hang up and listen.
Thank you very much. We need to bring him back. We got to find some Tim and Little Rock clips at some point. Bart will get it. We'll bring them. We'll bring them back.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You'll have to say that once Bart's back in the room. He just left in a flash. I don't know what's going on.
He left like
he never takes the back exit. Yeah,
there must.
I'm concerned about Bart today because he's got a big round of golf in just a little over 3 hours.
Do you think he's got nervous puking?
I think he's out of sorts. I do. I think his biorhythms are off. Something's off.
Biorhythms.
Something's off.
His movements aren't like they normally are. We're brought to you in Breaking Bart today by Flight by Yuengling. He'll have the Yuengling bag. He'll be out there with having a
slam
flight.
a couple. He needs to slam a couple. Get his chemical balance right.
He's got to figure it out.
Slam the bathroom door. I think.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a bad sign.
He's got the nervous. He's having that moment. I mean, we got like 3 hours till tea time.
Not even 7 o'clock.
He's got the nerves. He's got the butterflies going. Yuengling's 95 or Flight by Yuengling's 95 calories. Tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer. It's a good one too, man. You can get it on draft and walk-ons. Ask about it when you go to a restaurant.
Flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. Give it a try. We're full service here. We're like the concierge of sports talk radio.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Football season's here, and Flight by Yuengling is the light beer built for game days. Tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer, and only 95 calories. Flight raises the bar for what a light beer should be, and now it comes in a 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle and skinny cans. Perfect for tailgates, watch parties, or just kicking back after the game. Pick it up at your favorite store or ask your bartender. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer.
Some moments call for more than just a win. They call for unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you're not just buying a diamond. You're creating an experience that starts the moment you walk through the door. Their newly remodeled space is absolutely stunning, and Cafe B has a personal touch you won't find anywhere else. Their in-house diamond expert makes it easy to find the perfect piece for any occasion, and that purple bag, still undefeated when it comes to saving the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
This fall, don't just pay for a heating tune-up. Make it part of a Paschal membership and get year-round benefits for your home. For as low as $8.99 a month, your annual tune-up is included. Plus, members get exclusive discounts on air, plumbing, and electric services. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your home, budget, and peace of mind with Paschal. Visit gopaschal.com to learn more and join today. And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Cutting corners is generally a bad idea. And when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
High school sports in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley have never had a bigger stage. I'm Melissa Orange, host of the Varsity Vibe podcast, and every week we'll be bringing you the stories, highlights, and moments that matter most to our communities. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to our newsletter, check out the Varsity Vibe podcast, and follow us on social media for the latest scores and spotlight features. Get it all at varsityvibearkansas.com.
I don't need Chat GTP. I've got Chuck GTP.
Amen. The Chuck and Bo Show.
been thinking that you travel a lot, and we were wondering if it'd be okay if you just shared your location with us.
Probably not. But
just in case anything happens.
Yeah, I
just with the family here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
would you mind sharing your location with us?
I would mind. Yes.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, Chuck. I mean, I don't know why we can't just have a transparent, vulnerable relationship. I'll share my location with you. You can share your location with me. It'll make us closer.
You remember when Wave first came out and you could track like where your spouse and your girlfriend or boyfriend was like at, where they were going?
What?
Like when Wave, the app first came out, you could track where the other person was going. And
did that hurt you?
We got rid of that pretty quick, let me just tell you.
What a deal. Life 360.
Yeah. Chuck's in West Siloam again.
Will you join my family, Life 360, Chuck? Hey, look at where Uncle Chuck is, kids.
Right,
Look at what he's doing. He sure is. He's right there at Bud Walton calling the game.
That's right.
Monday night we got a basketball game.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
I know.
I mean, bang, basketball
For
season
real,
officially
like real basketball.
starts on Monday. Tonight we're getting down to crunch time in high school football. Varsity
We
Vibe,
got games
Arkansas.
tonight. Is it playoff time yet?
No.
Close?
Chuck, subscribe to the newsletter, please.
Well,
Varsity Vibe bulletin comes out when?
I'd
Monday and
rather just
Thursday?
ask.
Tuesday
I mean,
Friday.
I can come in here and ask,
Friday.
and
Set it all
the
backwards.
information's right there at the ready.
I'm going to forward this to you, and I need you to subscribe.
I think you already
Smash
have.
the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Smash it.
It's free. Varsity Vibe bulletin, tell you all the games that are on tonight. It just comes
it's
to your
not
email.
free?
It is
it's not free?
YouTube TV.
YouTube TV's not free.
And the ESPN app.
ESPN app's not
free.
No, you're right. They're not free.
What is free? I mean, listen, to ESPN's, they got to pay the freight. They got to pay the freight for all these college football teams.
I know. They've really got it figured out. They make certain that leagues like the SEC get so much television money that they have to hire the elite coaches. The elite coaches bring in the elite players. You have the best games, highest rates.
And then all the chaos.
And then all the chaos.
And then they get to cover it.
That's right. And it's theirs. It's their chaos, and they own it. And
there's plenty to talk about on College Game Day.
Then they take advantage of poor little YouTube TV.
YouTube TV is a behemoth.
I
now.
know they are. I know they are.
And it is still the best thing going.
I don't disagree with that.
They'll get this figured out.
But if you are YouTube, or if you're a YouTube TVer, they have come to, they just couldn't come to an agreement. You're not going to be able to watch the Hogs play tomorrow is the bottom line.
I got to send Nick Saban my annual text today. He's 74. It's his birthday.
Thank you.
Send it once a year.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'll say. Thank you.
Yeah. Buying or selling a home's a big deal, and you want someone who is with you every step of the way. That's why those of us at the Chuck and Bo Show wholeheartedly recommend Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because we've experienced it. They've been my partners for life. They're Bo's partner now, and I promise you, when you become involved with Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, they'll become your partners for life too. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can always log on and check out their selection at WeicherGriffin.com.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time Hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today. Man, there's nothing like a perfect steak. So tender, juicy, and packed with flavor. And now, thanks to Plainview Beef, it's clean with no hidden chemicals. Plainview Beef feeds their cattle with wheatgrass sprouts, and their beef is loaded with nutrients your body needs. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. PlainviewBeef.com. Order direct to your house. Check out their menu, which includes 6 8-ounce fillets for just $99. Again, it's PlainviewBeef.com. Use the promo code Chuck and Bo and get a free 12-pack of beef sticks. PlainviewBeef.com.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eyes. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at mcdonaldeye.com.
So I spent yesterday. You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The Chuck and Bo Show. Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
These people that talk about pressure's part of life. How many of you go to work every day and there's 11,000 people screaming at you while you're trying to fill out that form? I mean, give me a break. Go to work tomorrow and let's bring 11,000 people with you to scream at you and say, Doug, you're not any good. You're great Monday through Thursday, but on Friday, you're always terrible. I mean, let's see how you do that day. Come on.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
Driving my son to school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, let's turn on the Chuck and Bo Show.
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
What are you talking about over there?
Well, yesterday we were looking at the notes for the game, and they had Gene Chizik listed as the color commentator on the game, and Bart said that might be a misprint, and I thought it was too, because Matt Stinchcomb normally is the color guy, and Chizik's in the booth, but that's exactly what's happening.
Because I texted
because
Stinchcomb
I knew the
this
masses
week
wanted
and
to know.
didn't hear back. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Taylor's going to be
Right,
Zarger will
but
be on
Gene
at 8.
Chizik is in town and will be on the color.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's going to be some rumors around that.
I know.
There'll be some rumors around Chiz being the next head coach.
Powerhouse.
703. Jeez, that's Gruden, the powerhouse.
They're going to open up Powerhouse.
Oh, we have plane
again.
tracking now on the coaching.
I did notice that last night, that someone was on top of the fact that there was a U of A related plane that was in, where was it, Provo. Utah? So the BYU coach was immediately connected to the job, and since they're in an open week, it made perfect sense.
What's his name again?
Kalani Sitake.
He then the
He's
same
not
guy,
going to be Arkansas's next head coach.
You don't think so?
You know, it seems like a fit. I mean, it just seems like a perfect fit. I was just right off the bat. I'm like, bang.
He's right where he should be.
Yeah,
well,
that's
the
a fit.
open week's what made it
Good
believable.
coach. Good coach. Not sure he's a fit here, but
He's a perfect fit
The
where he
same
is.
guy that tweeted it. Oh, the plane. We got a guy tracking the Arkansas plane now, or one of them. Yeah. Couple things. I don't think they come to your campus and meet with the sitting head coach to see if you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, generally not.
Or the local airport.
Let's go to his house.
Second thing is it was there to fuel up, and then it was headed to Oregon.
Well, Dan Lanning.
Dan Lanning, next Arkansas
Dan
head
Lanning's
coach.
going to be
That's
the
when I
coach.
got excited. That was like, they're going to go straight into Oregon's campus.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to pretend to be having a meeting at Nike. And they're going to interview Dan Lanning, and he may leave that day. He may get on the plane and come back with them.
He's coming back.
You know, Bart says it all the time, and it doesn't restore exactly faith in humanity. But my gosh. And I remember, Bart, when Twitter first came out and we said it was I said this. I don't want to put it on you. Twitter is a platform for moron exposure.
Yes.
And I said that because, like, normally, you know, and that includes all of us. Because normally, you know, when we have a thought and we just share it with somebody, they can look at us and say, I don't know about that. But what we've gotten to is we don't have as much of that anymore. We don't have a friend, so we pick up we're not with our friends because we're with our phone. And so we pick up our phone and we tell our friend, which is also our phone, our opinion. And then we hit send and we share it with the world. And nobody's there to tell you that's stupid. And then you can find people on there that will agree with you, and it just makes you dumber.
Well, nobody knows you like your phone. That's for sure. But I have, I don't do it. I mean, so I can't really comment.
But this plane tracking thing is just hilarious.
I do know, and I mean, we're moving into a different phase of the coaching search now. We are going to move into the plane tracking phase.
I had the radio on yesterday, and I heard this, and I just laughed. That Virginia Tech, this is what the co-host said. I'm hearing that it's Virginia Tech or Arkansas for James Franklin. Highest bidder gets him.
I haven't heard that.
I haven't either. Also, read, 3 or 4 articles yesterday with all of the college football insiders who talked to all the people.
Yeah.
And not one time was James Franklin's name mentioned anywhere near Arkansas.
I have a hard time believing that would
But this
happen.
guy had heard it.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, you know, somebody, all it takes is one person that is like just reasonably close to the program. Not like, I mean, they can live in West Fork. That's close enough. And, I mean, their idea just seems to have more weight than somebody else's.
How many people in the athletic department do you think actually have any idea who the next head coach is going to be?
Well, I don't think there's a single one right now.
No.
And I don't mean that in a critical way.
No,
it's like we talked about yesterday.
We are. That's what I mean by these reports. It's they don't have any idea. And Hunter's doing what he's doing, and I'm sure he's talking to lots of people. But the idea that we've gotten to the point that we're in a bidding war with about James Franklin,
when we don't even know all the jobs that are going to open. That's. I personally think that someone like James Franklin, he may end up at a school that doesn't even have a job opening yet.
By the way, I'm not ruling him out. I could see him, wanting a challenge.
I'm not ruling anything out.
We got a long way to go here, and but I don't think Petrino's done fighting for the job.
I don't think that we're done by a long shot here, and I don't think other places are either.
By the way, it's Halloween. Bart, do you want to do your trick or treat deal today on coaches?
We saving
it?
It would be the day to do it. Yeah,
Halloween.
It is. I keep forgetting it's Halloween.
It would be.
I was sitting here
That is the one
contemplating.
day.
I got to go buy some candy today.
It's the one
I got
day
to
to
go
do
buy
it.
some candy. As soon as we're done, I'm going to go buy some candy.
What are you going to get, Chuck?
Well, whatever's there. I mean, lots of times. I've been through this before.
You're not trying to get just stuff you're proud of. You just grab whatever's there.
No, what I'm saying is lots of times when you go in on Halloween morning, I mean, I'm not saying, I do this every year, but you go in that day, you get what's left. You don't get like the good quality stuff.
I enjoyed it.
So I've got a question.
But I like, the small ones, the Mr. Goodbar, the Crackle.
Are they for you or are you handing them out?
Yeah, well, they're for me and
you want
those.
some crunch in there.
Yeah, I want a little crunch in there.
What about a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup?
Yeah, they're okay, but I like a little crunch. Mr. Goodbar.
I got a question. I'm leaning in here. Okay. Are you handing out candy tonight?
Yeah.
You are going to be sitting at your door handing out candy.
Well, I'm not going to sit by the door, but when the doorbell rings, I'll go to the door and hand some candy out. Yes.
Are you serious?
You guys don't believe that?
This is incredible. Are you serious?
What do you guys think I am?
Edward, you have
What
to
do you guys
take
think
Bennett.
I am?
You have to take Bennett trick-or-treating to Chuck's house.
What do you guys
The biggest
think
problem,
I am?
I don't know where Chuck lives.
And that's by design.
And neither
That's
does
by-
anyone
that's
else.
by
Yeah.
design.
That's why we need his location.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. We don't even know where you live.
What do you
could
think,
be.
I'm an animal?
Well,
of
no.
course I'm going to pass out trick-or-treat
animal.
candy.
Let's see if this is public, knowledge. Chuck.
Oh, you looking at his
Barrett. Address.
You got to
personal
take
check
Bennett
from
to
Chuck?
trick-or-treat at Chuck's house.
Now let's not get carried away over there.
No, we're not.
Chuck
So-
Barrett has a P.O. box.
That's right.
That's not going to help me.
So I'm a little surprised. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm sitting here contemplating if I need to have all my lights out tonight and be
Well,
gone.
you can't do that.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're not at home, you turn your lights.
Well,
like
if you're not at home, but I'm going to be at home.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to I'm
what
going
if
to
I
take
turn?
part.
What if I turn all my lights out and hide around the corner, and then jump out and scare people that come up there? Anyhow?
I've done that.
You have?
I have.
Chuck turns into an animal on Halloween.
I'm telling you.
This is incredible. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put a trash can full of candy out or just call it good and be gone.
Forget the Breaking Bart. We need Chuck on Halloween. That's what we need today.
I like the people that put
Yeah,
the
we
big
do.
bowl of
We need a
candy
video of
outside the door and put a little note on there that says
Take
"Please-
one.
take
Please
three or
yeah,
take
yeah.
take two and I
First
could
kid comes around, the whole bowl's
Yeah.
gone.
Now, what happens
I could
is a
do that.
teenager
I
comes
could do
around with
that.
a trash bag,
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
and the thing's already full.
Now I do turn the light off and
What's the
stop
heist?
at a certain point. I
What-
mean,
what's the age, by the way, that you need to kind of stop trick or treating?
Probably
12.
Probably junior high at the latest.
I think once you get
Middle
to high
school.
school, once you get
Oh,
to
for
high
sure.
school, for sure you're out.
For sure.
You're out.
You graduate to costume parties.
Don't come to my house expecting to get candy.
we did it, I guess, differently in my hometown. Once you became a teenager, Halloween was about mischief.
That's how-
it was
Right,
about
right,
throwing eggs.
that's what
and-
I'm saying.
That's how
You know,
Bart knew
things like
Daniel
that.
Almonte was not 12
Yeah.
pitching in the College World
Yeah,
Series. He
that's
showed
right.
up to his door one year for Halloween. He drove his car
Yeah,
up in the driveway,
that's right.
got out and asked for some candy. That's how that all went down. Hey, we're brought to you in part by First Security Bank, where you can bank better every day. I bet they've got some treats at First Security Bank locations, and they're all over the place. So convenient, you'll find them almost anywhere. and they're helping Arkansans bank better every day. Friendly, local banking. That's how you do it with anything you need when it comes to banking. FSbank.com online, First Security Bank, member FDIC. What's got the giggles going over there, Bart?
Bart has his giggly goose going this
Slap
morning.
the table. He's laughing.
It's like a church laugh.
We got a text.
Tickled
from Eric, and it just said, just Eric, don't know where Eric's from, somewhere in Arkansas, and said, "What's with the big stadium renovation? Does that say anything about the potential new coach?" And why I'm laughing is because we have discovered somebody who has been duped by an AI Facebook story and has texted the show.
Oh gosh!
You,
There it
sir,
is.
have exposed yourself.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. There,
I have pulled up the post.
okay. Are you going to read it to us?
Yeah, I sure
Through your
am.
Hearts in the Chevy of
Through your
Fayetteville
laughter,
Situation
read the
Room.
story.
Well, this
Chevy
is just
of
what's on
Fayetteville.
Facebook. I'm not clicking on the full article, but it says, quote, "This is my final vision for Arkansas football." Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek unveils $260 million Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium renovation to redefine college football's future. For nearly a century, Razorback Stadium has stood as the proud fortress of Arkansas football, a cathedral where echoes of triumph, heartbreak, and tradition intertwine beneath the cardinal and white sky of
How
Fayetteville.
beautifully written.
But
Faulkner-esque.
now, under the direction of Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek, the home of the Razorbacks is about to enter a new era, one that blends Arkansas heritage with modern innovation and sustainable design. Full article, click here.
Wow. And someone fell for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a lot of people
Actually,
have fallen for it.
I've taken a different approach, different view on this. I think we should start doing this.
Evidently, it works.
I think we should start doing this.
They wouldn't keep
so
doing
many
it.
comments on this.
I know.
About people who support the idea of renovating the stadium.
I can't believe
I
it.
know.
People engage and believe this. I think we should start doing this. We'll just
That's
start.
what I keep saying,
We'll start
man.
an account, and then what's going to be funny is how it comes back to the show.
I think it's a cash
Like people will.
Edward understands how this
think
works.
It's a cash cow.
I mean, I can sense by the look in Edward's eye.
The
that he-
gleam.
Yes, he smells money. He smells money. I thought it was Bart that had larceny in his heart, but I'm not so sure it's not Edward.
7:14. Good morning. Happy Halloween.
They're all crazy. And I don't mean that in a critical way. We got issues in this room. I'm going to be truthful about that.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Some moments just call for something unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you don't just buy a diamond. You create an unforgettable experience. Their newly remodeled space is stunning with Cafe B right inside and their in-house diamond expert that'll help you find the perfect piece every time. That's just part of the Blakeman's experience. When you see the purple bag, you know it's something special. It always saves the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
There's simply not a better shopping experience than Macadoodles. Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Whether you're stocking up for a party, updating your bar, or just grabbing your favorites, Roger and the team are always there to help. Make the smart choice. Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
High school sports in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley have never had a bigger stage. I'm Alyssa Orange, host of the Varsity Vibe podcast, and every week we'll be bringing you the stories, highlights, and moments that matter most to our communities. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to our newsletter, check out the Varsity Vibe podcast, and follow us on social media for the latest scores and spotlight features. Get it all at varsityvibearkansas.com.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You hear that? You hear that?
Back to Save Sports Radio.
That's special.
Coach, we'll get you out of here with this. Can you describe Muscle Beach?
Well, there's a lot of talent out here. There's a couple 5 stars. And, one of my favorite activities is evaluating talent.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I saw this graphic yesterday and sent it in the group. Most coaching changes in the SEC. Next Round Live tweeted it. Or the next round.
You sent that in the group text?
Somebody sent it. I saw it. Who sent it?
I thought I sent it.
Edward, did you send it?
No, Bart wants credit.
Bart, okay.
You're the one that stuck your neck out. Bart didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm backing him up because he threw his hands up when you said that.
If Bart wanted credit, his name would be on the show, Edward. But I do feel like you over there, trying to get on Team Bart, and that's healthy. I like that.
I've always been Team Bart.
I like that.
We got to stick together.
I don't know. It's not what you told me the other day on our one-on-one.
No, well, that's not true.
It's 7:20. It's Halloween. Trick or treat. Most coaching changes in the SEC. I heard Bart sent this to our group yesterday.
Bart did send it.
Arkansas.
I'm looking at it now. You did give it a thumbs up, though.
Okay, so I claimed it. I claimed it by giving it a thumbs up.
That's right.
Arkansas leads most coaching changes in the SEC in the last 20 years. 6. I mean, I'm not great at math, but that's a little over every 3 years.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Of course, you did have the John L. thing in there and all that
counts,
for a year. And
counts.
Florida 5, Mississippi State 5, Tennessee 5, Auburn 4 changes, Ole Miss, A&M, Vanderbilt the same, LSU 3, Texas 3 coaching changes, Alabama 2, Kentucky 2, Missouri 2, Oklahoma 2, South Carolina the same, and Georgia 1.
Sorry, I was doing a little counting over here. I was
counting the last 20 years.
Yeah, well, I was counting the number of head coaches that I've worked with. Houston, Petrino. I count John L. because that was a full year.
Full year.
Bielema.
Yeah. Chad Morris.
Morris. That's 5.
Pittman
6.
That's it. Petrino now.
If it's Petrino again, it'll still be 6. If it's somebody else, it'll be the 7th. And that's not counting
in the last 20 years.
Reggie Herring and Barry Lenny Jr., who were interims too. So I mean, there's we're good at getting rid of them.
Well,
we are.
What does that sound like? Like if you took a step back,
we're number 1.
If you took a step back, and you're not from Arkansas, and somebody's telling you this. But that sounds like an organization that's in complete disarray.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's what carries over with fans. And that's where we get the conversation of, I'm mad as hell and I don't want to take it anymore. And I'm just tired of it. Like, I don't care. I'm just mad. I'm just mad that we can't get past the disorganization or the chaos or, the lack of connectivity. And I think that's had a real effect. It has a real effect when you go out and you say, we're trying to raise $20 million to pay football players. And if you got that kind of money and you're able to help, you're asking, okay, what does that look like? Because let me tell you what the last 20 years have looked like from my seat as a fan and as a donor in this setup. And I really feel like regardless of who the next coach is going to be, that has to be fixed. That has to come to a different place. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. I'm not going to sit here and say I have all the answers. But I think when you take a step back, that is undeniably true. And it's why I've sat in this seat for over a year this time around and said it has way more to do with beyond who the coach is. It has way more to do with all these other things. Now, I get the idea, Chuck, that there are people who believe that if you just hire the right coach, he can make all that happen.
Well, you have to hire the right coach to make it all work. All the things you talked about, yes, you have to have all of those things. But you can have all those things, and without the right coach, it's going to fall apart. Just like you can have the right coach, and without all the things you talked about, it's not going to work either. So, yeah, you've got to have it all aligned.
There's got to be a consensus with that
group and the coach, right?
Well,
they got to be working together.
34 years ago, we bit off a mouthful by joining the SEC in football. I mean, a mouthful. And it has been a very, very difficult road along the way. I mean, it's just been, when you really start adding up the years that have been good and the years that haven't, it's been tough.
It's like that sign on the way into Texas. Where's that? If you eat that giant steak, you get it for free. If you eat it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that?
Right out in Amarillo.
Yeah. A giant steak. You eat it, it's for free.
Yeah, I know what you're
Whatever.
talking about.
That's what they did when they took on the SEC, and they're still trying to figure out how to get the steak eaten in the right amount of time.
The Big Texan.
There's
by
a,
that,
there's
I
a
mean
King of
all
the
of us.
Hill episode about that.
The world famous free 72-ounce
Only you
steak
would know.
challenge.
Isn't there a billboard down around Russellville?
Amarillo, Texas.
That
How big's the steak?
72
ounces.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to eat the baked potato and the
old.
salad and the bread and all that stuff with it. I know
That's
people
what
who've
Arkansas
attempted it.
did when they joined the
Yeah.
SEC.
They forgot about
They're
the bread and the
attempting
baked
to eat-
potato.
Yeah, they're trying
we
to
can
eat-
eat that steak. That's
That is-
no
that is-
problem. It's all the other
steak
stuff.
is the size of the plate.
John
I'm
is in.
looking at this.
Sorry, I've neglected calls. John is in Hamburg. We've just
Hello?
been going. Hey,
Hey,
John,
John,
sorry
you're
for the
up, man.
delay. Thanks for holding.
Here we go again.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here, John.
Yeah, you're up.
Hello, John. Happy Halloween, John. Ooh, he can't hear us.
Yeah, something about
Scary.
the phones in Hamburg.
South Arkansas is where we're going next. David, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. I just turned you on, and I was listening to you both making a very, very good point about it goes beyond the coach and all that. I'm reminded of Jonathan Monica, basketball player, who wanted to be a Razorback. I don't think it mattered to him who the coach was. He wanted to be a Razorback. And I say what you want about Bobby Knight. He was asked one time, how come the players don't have names on the jersey? He said they play for Indiana. And I think sometimes you just have to look and get players who want to be a Razorback, to wear that helmet, the most beautiful helmet in the world, outside the Kansas City Chiefs, and who simply will play as a Razorback, have pride in being a Razorback, not just playing for a paycheck. But like you said, it goes beyond coaching, and thanks a lot, gentlemen. I do enjoy the show. Listen to you every morning on the way to work. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you, David. You know, that's a topic I hear about every day. And it is a different world with the portal and all that. But if you can figure out, and you're looking at a reset, whether it remains Petrino at the end of the year or someone else coming in, and you got to be great in the portal. But they also are going to have to figure out how to get this high school football situation in Arkansas connected to the Razorbacks in a way where it to me, it helps develop your culture. And you bring all those other guys in too, but there is an element of that. I'm not saying that's going to win you all the games. You got to get every in-state kid. But there has to be an element, again, where you have a few of those guys, because it does make a difference in understanding what it's like to be here. And that is one of the things that make it unique here.
It's a really, really difficult decision for these guys to make, because I'm gonna give you a for instance.
What guys?
Coaches,
Okay.
schools that are trying to get the in-state guys.
Yeah.
Let's say you've got a wide receiver, and a school, maybe one state north, knows he's not going to be able to play for him, but knows it's not a good look for you if you don't sign him. So I'm going to pay him a little bit more than you're going to pay him to get him away, knowing that he's really not going to help us at all. But he's going to hurt you by losing an in-state kid. It's going to make you look bad. And
It's definitely something you got to navigate.
it happens. It happens all the time. It happens not just here. It happens everywhere.
And we don't get to hear that story.
And,
like the coach doesn't come out and say, well, we would have taken
That's
that
exactly
kid, but
right.
somebody else
They offered him
too
more
much
money. That's exactly right. No coach
And so
is
then
going to
it's just
say
like,
that.
oh, you lost a guy.
And it happens every day. It happens every single day.
All right, 7:28. We got to hit a break. It's the Chuck and Bo Show. I'll tell you every day about teamwork, roofing, and construction. There's no trick or treat with them. It's all a treat when you get them on your job site, because they're going to do exactly what they said they were going to do. They're going to come in on time and on budget. They're going to explain all that to you. They're going to use the best materials, and they can do any kind of roof. They got certified expert crews for any kind of roof work you need done.
Go onto their website, teamworkbuilt.com. Teamworkbuilt.com. Remodels, construction, you need to gut a building and make it look a different way. They do all that too. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. 729. Good morning. It's the Chuck and Bo Show. We're just kind of wading through it, figuring it out with you this morning.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today.
Truck Month is here at Chevrolet of Fayetteville, and the savings are big. Get up to $12,000 off new Silverados, up to $8,000 off Chevy 2500s, and up to $5,000 off Chevy Colorado. That's real money back in your pocket. Plus more inventory, more discounts, and better service than anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. Stop by today and see Chris, Mark, and Denver at Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Together, let's drive.
Know what else makes you an Arkansas Razorback fan? Going to the University of Arkansas. How about playing football for the team?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
when streaming became a thing, Chuck became the ultimate homebody. So now I don't ever have to leave now. It's all right here. My whole,
a lot of truth to
my
that.
whole portal of the outside world is through streaming.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Yeah, Chuck's having a Halloween mic situation. It just fell right off the deal. Where did the bolt go? He's just going to have to hold it. Ben Blakeman's joining us in studio, where Blakeman's is all about your story, not just the jewelry, your story. We need a story for Chuck. What would you, like, what do you think? You listen to the show. You're a partner, a wonderful partner on our show. And as you listen to the show and you listen to Chuck, what do you think? What kind of piece would you have at Blakeman's that would just be Chuck's story?
From our last discussion, I still owe Chuck a gold chain. So
yeah, that's right.
I'm still working on that.
We could get you like set up as a jewelry thief or something for Halloween today.
But having not been in studio previously, I'd expect maybe a little more professionalism here with Chuck's mic and
this is like when you go into Blakeman's, you get like the nicest, highest end experience of quality and beauty and hospitality. Mm-hmm. And I made a mistake inviting you into the studio today, so that you could see, the bleep show this is, play it out in real life. And Bart is over here on his hands and knees, crawling around the floor, looking for the screw that goes into the bracket of the microphone.
I've been there to hold it.
So anyhow, this is going on behind the scenes, and Ben, you get to see the whole thing. If you're watching on YouTube, you need to like zoom out, Edward, so everybody can see Bart crawling around on the floor. He just picked up a piece. That's not it. There's a.
I've got it solo on the stream right now. It looks really good.
Tape it up there. Hey, I did want to compliment you on. You're always coming up with something different. And the Suits and Sneakers charity event you went to, you had your own AF1s, Nikes, Blakeman's. Are you selling those? What are we doing there? Those are incredible.
Our mutual friend Clint Brannon. That was all him. Element of Surprise had the Blakeman's logo, had the Rolex logo, purple paint. They're very clean, very fresh. Almost a little too cool for me, but they were perfect for the event.
Is he still where he has been for years?
Yeah.
Southern Trend?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he does a bunch of great designs.
Yeah, and now I've got the Blakeman's Air Force Ones in my office.
Let's see, you got a hat over there.
So I brought...
look at that hat.
From what I've gathered... Bart might need a little assistance for Bart breaking 90.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in the look good, play good vibes.
Oh, yeah.
So I brought Bart the Blakeman's B cap, brand new workout hat.
Oh, it's got a
Razorback on back.
Look at that.
As well as the Peter Millar Blakeman's B polo.
Holy cow.
So generally the purple B is Blakeman's, but for today it's Bart.
You remember when people used to bring stuff for us, Chuck?
Yeah, I do.
And
now it's Bart. Now it's Bart.
Now that I mention it, I don't know that I've ever gotten it.
I want Bart to break 90. I want Bart to break 90.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it really is. That is really cool. That is the thing is the golf is gonna happen today. But I just want you to know that what you may have done is got Bart his future wife.
Yeah.
Because I can see Bart wearing that out to some swanky event, and it changes everything. Chuck, look good, play good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feel good, play good.
Absolutely.
Confidence level to just walk up to her and say, are you tired? You've been running through my mind all night.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can see it now.
That's a good line. It always works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always works.
And this is how Ben Blakeman does it. He starts there, and the next thing you know, you're sitting in one of those private rooms at Blakeman's, and you're like, I think I'll take that one.
Hey, that's great. Sounds good to me.
Sounds
great to me.
This is the Blakeman's experience. Like, they don't just like come into my store, look at some jewelry. It starts with a hat and a shirt.
Absolutely.
A Peter Millar shirt with a B on the side.
You gotta start
and a
somewhere.
woman looks at you and she goes, I know he's going to treat me right.
That's
Absolutely.
And then the next thing you know, you're a few dates in and you're visiting with Ben at the store.
Love it.
It's all about the journey.
It's all
It's
about the journey. By the way, you got to see the full experience here. Something fell apart, and what happened? Bart fixed it.
That's right.
That's what happens like daily here.
Yep.
He can do that around your home, too. I mean, he's a handyman. He can do it all. Fix your commode. He can do everything. He
Chuck's
can do it
like,
all.
My grill doesn't work.
That's right. Bart, can you
like,
come
I'll be
over?
right over.
Hey, my propane tank's out. Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
The best part is, man, that Chuck will play dumb.
Yeah.
So Bart will just fix it.
Yeah.
And Chuck can
No,
easily
I
do
would
it.
not have known how to do that.
Chuck will be
That looked difficult from my vantage point
Yeah.
over here.
Chuck will say things like, "Man, I forgot my charger," and it's really in his truck.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to walk down the stairs.
Oh,
and
way
come
too many
back
stairs.
up. So he's like, "Bart, you got a charger?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then of course Bart will go get a charger, and now he's got like 3 of them over here. And he
Team
just
player.
plugs
No,
in.
I bought a new charger for my home so I can leave this charger here. That's what I did. I invested in myself. I invested in the show with a new phone charger.
It's important.
I was worth it.
What do you think about Bart playing today, Fayetteville Country Club? You've played there, right?
Yeah, it's been a little bit, but yeah, great course.
It's going to be a little chilly.
Yeah.
It's 34 degrees right now.
It is
30.
not.
That's what it says on
It
the
is
weather
not
bug right here. 34
degrees.
degrees.
Is it
Punch it up.
It's not that cold. It's 44 when I got out of the truck today. Can't be 34.
It says you're right. City of Johnson.
30. It's 36.
Okay.
36.
36, 34, whatever.
We're under a frost
It's
advisory.
going to be 45
right now.
by the time you get out there. You'll have a screwdriver in you. You'll be warm.
You can't beat fall golf. You can't beat
really?
fall golf.
That's the best
Actually,
time
you
of
can.
year.
Actually, you
Absolute
can. Summertime golf. Beats fall golf.
It's too hot.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's like so hot. You're so exhausted from the heat.
Well, you don't have to play on the hottest day of the year. I mean, look, 75 degrees in the spring. How about that? Better than fall golf. All right?
Well, we've got some 70, 65-degree days in the fall that are great, too.
I agree fall golf's nice, but summer golf is bad.
45, it's going to be British Open-like out there today.
We're under a frost advisory right now.
Exactly. Well, you might have to wait on the frost to melt away.
Dan, what are your thoughts?
Bart's an elements kind of guy. This plays into his game, I feel like.
Yeah.
And he mentioned it's been a few weeks since he swung a club.
Perfect.
Some guys would think that that's a recipe for disaster. I disagree.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
recipe
the
for
same
success.
way. Yeah, I'm the same way.
You're not coming
You can
in with
over-prepare.
bad swing thoughts. You're
That's
coming
right.
in with no swing thoughts.
Bart's got all the
Yeah.
cold weather
a
golf
good point.
clothes too.
Yeah.
which is important.
And
I
the-
mean, you got to
and
have
the new hat.
Yeah, he's
And
got
the
the
new
new
hat,
hat.
new shirt.
He's got hand warmers. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's ready.
Yeah, you are. You do come out with a certain air of
He'll
confidence.
be properly
Well,
attired.
you have to. You have to. Like, what's the point of not being confident?
I agree with that. But I've also been telling that of people about football in that way. Like, hey, why not have hope? Why not believe in it? And now we all
Well,
wanna-
hope and confidence are two different things. I don't hope
Why?
I break 90. I know I'm going to break 90.
Well, that's what fans.
Well, that's what you said last
That's how
time,
fans
too.
should see the games.
Well, you're
I know
right,
we're gonna win.
Jeff. It doesn't always work.
I
but-
understand. I think I'm with you today.
Are you
get
gonna?
him. Go get him, Tiger?
Are you gonna put
That
a
was disingenuous. Go get him over.
Ben? Are you gonna put a bottle of prosecco and all the sweets this week to celebrate the end of the losing streak? Is that the kind of confidence?
We're gonna look into doing that for basketball.
I went into I was in a
for
friend's
basketball.
suite. I was in Clay Maxey's suite one day, and I got in there, and I'm like, "There's a Blakeman's prosecco."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on here? I started looking around. I'm waiting for somebody to jump out of the closet and like, surprise. And they didn't win that day, but or maybe they did. Maybe that was the Alabama A&M game. Is that the last game they won in Fayetteville?
It's the only game they've won in Fayetteville.
There you go. I think I don't even want to say it. I feel good about Saturday. I'm not going to say anything other than that because I had a feeling about the Auburn game. And it was on my side in the first half. I don't know what it did not go that way afterwards. Well, man, thanks for coming by. What do you got?
Happy-
You got anything
happy
going
Halloween.
on? What's going on with you? What are you doing for Halloween? Are you guys dressing up in Halloween costumes?
Dressed up as me today.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
We do have Halloween candy, and we have macaroons. We of course have prosecco for the adults.
Dude, those macaroons.
Do like a good macaroon.
We'll
Those
be
macaroons
celebrating
are always
accordingly.
there. How do you
Yeah.
have macaroons every day?
They're the best.
I mean, I can't like. You talk about temptation, man. Like, I don't know if I can walk away from that.
Yeah.
I mean, a Take 5, I could, like, I love a Take 5, like, if I'm wanting a piece of candy. But you go buy a macaroon, and I don't know what it is, but it physically stops you.
Oh, if I see macaroon, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah,
let's be clear.
Yeah, it's but you can get them at Blakeman's when you go in there.
Absolutely.
Oh, they've sent me a video of the course of the sun rising at the Fayetteville Country Club.
What a time
Ryan
to be
Rich,
alive.
It's ready for Bart.
It's ready for Bart. Ben Blakeman, everybody. Thanks for coming by.
Good
man.
luck today, Bart.
It's always
go
good.
Bart.
Thank you for
go Hogs.
making Bart look good and feel good. That's what they'll do at Blakeman's.
I could be mistaken, but I did read it.
It's pretty even.
It could have been incorrect, but I did read it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Football season's here, and Flight by Yuengling is the light beer built for game days. Tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer, and only 95 calories. Flight raises the bar for what a light beer should be, and now it comes in a 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle and skinny cans. Perfect for tailgates, watch parties, or just kicking back after the game. Pick it up at your favorite store or ask your bartender. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Cutting corners is generally a bad idea. And when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto Park. FayettevilleAutoPark.com. Chevy, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Collision Center, all in one place. And if you're shopping pre-owned, Fayetteville Auto Park has you covered. With so many new cars sold, we always have a great selection of fresh trades. Why settle for anything less than the best? Fayetteville Auto Park, West Showroom Drive in Fayetteville. Proud sponsor of the Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When something goes wrong, a car wreck, an injury, mounting debt, or getting denied the help you deserve, it's hard to know where to turn.
That's when Cadell Reynolds shows up. This is a team that fights for Arkansans. Personal injury, disability, bankruptcy, they handle it all. And they know how to get results.
You've got enough to deal with. Don't try to figure it out alone.
Call Cadell Reynolds, 866-314-3728, or visit CadellReynolds.com.
Cadell Reynolds, make the right call.
Coach Cal and the Razorbacks had a strong showing in their preseason exhibition victories over Cincinnati and Memphis. The regular season starts on Monday, November 3rd inside Bud Walton Arena as they take on the Southern Jaguars at 6 p.m. A limited number of tickets are available and currently on sale at just $35. Head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com to secure your seats today.
When is the last time you thought, oh, the SEC's making an announcement today, and it's going to be good for the Hogs?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
you enjoy fake AI generated stories?
I do.
And getting scammed on the internet?
I do.
Facebook is for you.
That's what I like. That's what I want.
Yeah.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Catch the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Anywhere you get podcasts. At Chuck and Bo Show. Search Chuck and Bo Show. You can also find it on YouTube. Driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. 25 years in business because of trust, relationships, and quality customer service that you're going to get every time that you go in there. Drive with confidence. All right, Rod, I apologize. You were holding yesterday, driving on I-40. You've been holding today. I was actually talking.
I told him to go to. No, I said, Bo, you got to go to Ron. And Bo, yeah, well, we'll just get to it.
Well, Rod, I want you to know I was actually talking about you. I had lunch with my good friend Mike McNutt, DSI Trucking, drivedsi.com. And I said, we hear from a truck driver every day. Rod, out there doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, kind of. I've tried to eat that steak once, January 1987. I'll never forget it.
The Amarillo?
That's not a steak. Yeah, that's not a steak. That's a space station. That thing is huge. I mean, talking about it sounds big, but when they set it down in front of you and she goes, "You got 1 hour, sugar," I'm telling you.
Do they call
that
you
thing
sugar? I love it when
That's
they call
worth
you
it.
sugar, man.
That's worth it.
Awesome.
She did. I mean, it was the time, and everybody called it the Big Texan, and all my driver buddies had tried to eat it, and it was a rite of passage. So I ran east-west, L.A., New York for about 2 years, and I got a pound, maybe 16 ounces through it, and I doubled over. I couldn't drive for the next 2 days. My buddy had to drive for me, and I had to make it up, and I paid for it. And I paid for his meal, too, because he ate the rest of it. Baked potato.
Yeah, you got to eat all that other stuff, too, don't you?
Yeah, you got to eat the salad. And she goes, "What do you want for dessert?" I looked at her. "You're being sarcastic." Maybe a little, because I got about 16 ounces through it, and there was a bunch left. And I'm like, not so much. I didn't feel very good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
this
too much
is,
steak.
if you missed it earlier, because it was a while back, we were talking about how that experience is Arkansas joining the SEC. Like Chuck's like they've got a mouthful, and I'm like, yeah, that's steak. That you get
steak and
72
Amarillo.
ounce free steak if you eat it all. That's Arkansas still trying to figure out how to eat it all.
Well, we've got football. We need basketball Jesus. We need football Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, Kentucky's got the Pope, but we got basketball Jesus. So outside of Nick Saban, or somebody like that coming back, I don't know who would get all those people in line up there, because there's a lot more than just the athletic director. You've got the board. You've got donors. I mean, I'd be sweating BBs, trying to deal with those people. I don't know how anybody would. I mean, you get the same result no matter what coach you get, and they come here, they're a great coach, and all of a sudden they're not a great coach. I'm like, that can't be a coincidence, guys.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of
Bielema's a really
things.
good coach.
They got to get a lot of things figured out. I think they're working on it. We'll see how it comes together. But right now, we got to see how the season's
They
going.
need to win a game. Let's win a game. How about that?
Taylor Zarzer's calling the game on the SEC network, which as of today is not going to be on YouTube TV because they're in a dispute with ESPN. That may change later today.
Times
Chuck's
are
got the
hard.
call on the radio. Times are hard. And Taylor's also the voice of the Tennessee Titans now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he does a golf show on Sirius XM. He's just now coming off that show, and we're going to visit with him here after the top of the hour. It's almost 8 o'clock on the Chuck and Bo Show. Happy Halloween. When it comes to watching games, nobody does it like Walk-Ons. Over 60 TVs at every location, and the food and drinks win. Mouth-watering Louisiana cuisine like po' boys and gumbo, plus fan favorites like the best burger you can get anywhere, and more draft beers and cocktails than you can count. Incredible food, wonderful service, and a viewing experience like none other. Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
This fall, don't just pay for a heating tune-up. Make it part of a Paschal membership and get year-round benefits for your home. For as low as $8.99 a month, your annual tune-up is included. Plus, members get exclusive discounts on air, plumbing, and electric services. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your home, budget, and peace of mind with Paschal. Visit gopaschal.com to learn more and join today. And Razorback fans, We've got exciting news. Haskell is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Buying or selling a home's a big deal, and you want someone who is with you every step of the way. That's why those of us at the Chuck and Bo Show wholeheartedly recommend Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because we've experienced it. They've been my partners for life. They're Bo's partner now, and I promise you, when you become involved with Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, they'll become your partners for life too. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can always log on and check out their selection at WeicherGriffin.com.
Need help growing your brand with strategy and creativity? At Vanquish Marketing, the mission is simple. Help businesses grow with clarity, kindness, and excellence. They don't just run ads or manage campaigns. They come alongside brands as a true partner. By creating data-driven marketing funnels and building strategies that scale, they equip their clients for long-term success. Guided by their core values, they know growth is about more than transactions. It's about people. Visit vanquish.marketing to jumpstart your brand today.
Chris in Fayetteville, you're on the news, weather, information station.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, we're full service, baby.
The Chuck and Bo Show. Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
As long as we're talking about things that we don't understand, what is with the pulling into the convenience store with your music at a normal level and getting out of your car and going inside and cranking it up like to 10 while you're outside your car? I don't get that. I see it at convenience stores quite often. Kids will come in. It's a thing among the kids. It is. I've seen it repeatedly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
Do you mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo Show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
Well, it's Halloween, Chuck.
It is. Trick-or-treaters tonight. Candy costumes.
You're going to be handing out candy.
I am going to be handing out candy.
I did not have that on your schedule today. I would have missed on that.
I like to get in the spirit of things. You know how I am.
How do you like talking to colleagues, play-by-play guys? You know,
I enjoy
the
that.
same kind of job you have.
I mean, you know, Taylor Zarzer's a bigger star than I am. I mean, he's on the SEC network.
I mean,
crying out
you
loud.
know, I'm in Arkansas. I don't know that Taylor is a bigger star.
I don't know.
No, the rest of the world, yeah. It's one of the great humans in our business too. Not only an incredible talent, but a great human. Taylor Zarzer joining us, Tennessee Titans voice.
Yeah.
And of course, he's been on ESPN and the SEC network for a while now. Hosts a golf show on Sirius XM. If you're like me and you ever find yourself in the car during a big golf tournament, you'll hear Taylor Zarzer on there.
You know, Taylor should know if Sark's going to leave Texas and go coach the Titans. You know, that's the big rumor.
Taylor, good morning.
Taylor, what's going to happen on that? Good morning.
Morning. Great to talk to you guys. I promise you, at least as big a Bo Mattingly fan as he is of me, and I'm really glad to be back on the program. It was good to hear Bart's voice. It's been a minute since that's happened. I did not think when I started our broadcast last Saturday in Starkville, Mississippi, that a few minutes in we would be showing a statement from CAA on the air in that broadcast of Steve Sarkisian, the agent, denying his interest in the National Football League. But this is the new world that we live in now. It wouldn't shock me if he went to the next level. It wouldn't shock me if any great college coach went to the next level, given all the things that college coaches currently have to deal with. But, yeah, it is. It's a wild time right now in college sports. And I guess if we're making a bet here, I would bet at some point in Steve Sarkisian's life he's going to be an NFL head coach. I don't know if that happens this offseason, but I do expect it to happen someday.
That's a story. There's so many stories out there right now. Let's start there. I mean, you talk about this amongst your colleagues. We're talking about it every day. I mean, we always say things like college football's drunk, or this is insane, or when does the ridiculousness stop? And, you know, when the rev share thing came in, are we going to see the coaches' salaries maybe slow down a little bit and these huge buyouts? And it's like accelerated it. And I mean, I don't know. Just I'll open-ended ask you. What do you think of the world we're living in right now?
I don't like it. I don't think this is why the four of us fell in love with college football and fell in love with college sports. I don't think that's what this is. You know, if tomorrow when Arkansas plays Mississippi State, and I know this Arkansas defense is a mess, but as I am looking at this Arkansas defense right now, I mean, more than half of the starters have played for 2 or 3 schools. And, you know, you've got Kanai Walker, who went from Louisville to Oklahoma to Arkansas. And it's just widespread free agency where you're re-recruiting your roster on a month-by-month basis, maybe with only one portal that will help things a little bit. But I'm not big on regulation usually, but there has to be some sort of guardrails around college football. I did the Mizzou-Arkansas, snow game in Columbia, Missouri last year, and I just remember sitting with Sam Pittman and him saying, he went like player by player, and he said, well, this guy's gone, this guy's not going to be back. we're going to have to go out and replace him, and we're going to have to get on this tomorrow, and this guy's gone, and Matt Stinchcomb and I just looked at each other, and we were thinking, God, this is just not what college football is supposed to be. And something has to give here, and we're going to have to put some guardrails around it. And I know there's a lot of conversation about making them employees, and maybe that would help. But what we're doing right now is, if you're a big-time program and you have paid your coach a huge sum of money, and suddenly they're eliminated from the college football playoff conversation, well, then they could be fired. And, you could go from being the national coach of the year, or perceived to be one of the 5 to 10 best coaches in college football. If we made a list before the season started and ranked the best coaches in college football, I bet you Brian Kelly and James Franklin would have both been on that top 10 list. And they're both fired because their teams are not their teams don't have a chance to make the college football playoff. And that's just I don't think this is what we fell in love with. But I will tell you this, guys, and I think this is the big factor. Nobody that watches the game on Saturday is thinking about that. They still just love the game, and they're thinking about the two schools that are playing each other on Saturday. It has not impacted audience at all. It has not compromised the way that we consume the game. I think that would have to happen for there really to be some instant change. And maybe that's what will happen in order for something to change. But the rest of the conversation and the way the rosters are made and the coaching changes and all of that is not it's not a whole lot of fun to handle. I can tell you that.
You're hitting on something there that I think is important. College football, for all the talk that it's going to hell in a handbasket, it's never been more popular with the public than it is right now. I think the transfer portal is like the hot stove league used to be back in the old, it's a pro sports term, but people kept up with free agency and stuff during the offseason. It was like a season in and of itself. And I think the portal is the same thing now.
And coaching searches.
Yeah. I mean, for
all
fans,
the conversation.
For fans, this is fun. It's fun. And I think people eat it up.
I don't disagree with you, but I do think that allowing these players to transfer each year to a new place doesn't provide for as good a product. And I do wonder at some point if fans get tired of just the radical changes that you see with rosters each and every year. And, Arkansas in the last 20 years has changed coaches 6 times. And if I'm an Arkansas fan, I've just had enough of all of this. Like this, we're going through this so frequently, and at some point you just want some stability in your program. If I hope that tomorrow is one of the great atmospheres I've ever seen in Reynolds Razorback Stadium, but I understand if it won't be, and I understand if Arkansas fans are thinking about John Calipari and basketball season right now, and wake me up when this is over and we have a new coach. I can understand their frustration with all of that, and I do think that we need more stability. I'm not saying you have to get rid of all of what you just said, but I do think we need some sort of minimum requirement. You're going to be here for X amount of years. And I think that if that happens, then that is going to bring more stability around the coaches too.
Yeah, like a 2-year contract, something like that. It's an interesting point. Taylor Zarzour will call the game on the SEC Network tomorrow. What do you think about this game? You got two teams desperate for a win. Mississippi State's been in a longer SEC drought, reminiscent of Bielema's early time at Arkansas. The last time they started the losing streak, losing 7-3 to Arkansas back in 2023. I don't feel great about that, but I think we've seen enough from Arkansas where I see why they're the favorite in the game, despite how they played in the second half against Auburn. What are your thoughts?
I know that 7-3 game, Bo, is one you'll always treasure from a couple of years ago.
Oh my gosh, that got Dan Enos. Dan Enos got fired as the OC after that game.
Yeah, Zach Arnett and Mississippi State winning that one 7-3, and Arkansas's last win, of course, was that blowout win where Taylon Green went wild in Starkville last year. So they've beaten each other for their last SEC victories. I think that Bobby Petrino and Arkansas's offense is one of the most fun to watch in the game. And that's the crazy thing is you got a 2-6 team that has a dynamic quarterback, a great play caller, and I mean we've seen this. Obviously, it doesn't matter who they play against, whether it's Texas A&M or it's Tennessee or it's Auburn or it's anybody. They're going to move the football, and I would expect them to do that against the Mississippi State defense tomorrow. It is a very improved Mississippi State defense. They had nowhere to go but up. They were the worst defense in the conference last year, and they're significantly better in every way this year. Very good at creating turnovers. You know, and you think about some of the mistakes that Taylor Green made, and, you know, especially the pick six last week. You could see State doing that tomorrow, and that being the difference in the game. I just wonder, can Arkansas stop anybody? Can they stop Mississippi State's ground attack? Fluff Bothwell, one of Mississippi State's running backs, has been out for the last few weeks. He tried to give it a go last week in warm-ups and couldn't do it. It felt like more days go on, the closer he'll be to playing. So if he's back there in the backfield with Devon Booth, Arkansas just cannot get anybody on the ground this year. I would think that would be a big factor. You know, you would think on paper this would be a high-scoring game, and maybe whoever has the ball last is going to win it. But these are new kinds of heartbreak these teams have had, you know, this year. I mean, Arkansas, you guys know all the details about that. I would argue Mississippi State has had even more heartbreak than Arkansas has. And the way they lost to Tennessee in overtime at home, that defensive tackle dropping back in coverage for Florida and picking off Blake Shapen a couple of weeks ago in the swamp, and then last week to blow a 17-point fourth-quarter lead against Texas. It's I think mentally, how do you recover from that is the big question for Mississippi State going into this game. And my buddy Gene Chizik is going to call it with me tomorrow, and we will be peppering Coach Chizik about how you move on from these kind of heartbreaking games that both teams have had.
Taylor, you're the best, man. Appreciate you coming on. I know you'll see Chuck in the booth tomorrow, and I look forward to catching up with you at some point this weekend. But always appreciate you coming on, and continued success to you, my man.
Chuck, I look forward to comparing notes with you, and Bo, you're the absolute best. Everybody is lucky to have you on the radio here in Arkansas, and I really mean that. You're as good as it gets. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you, Taylor.
Thank you. You got to send him a check for that.
I was going to say.
Chuck's like, well, whatever.
No, I'm
just
playing. No.
Hey, Taylor's been a friend for a long time, and he's an incredible talent. I mean, really an incredible talent. He could be doing so many different things, and he loves play-by-play. And he's doing that now as the voice of the Tennessee Titans and the SEC Network. And if you're watching the game tomorrow on television, you'll be glad that you have him. 8:14, it's the Chuck and Bo Show. Bart's in the Chevy of Fayetteville Situation Room. They've got over 200 vehicles, new vehicles on the lot right now. New incentives coming this month. You got 1 day left on $13,000 off the new Silverados like Chuck has. Check it out today and drive with confidence. Bart's Locks. Next.
Yeah, what's your point?
You want my point?
Yes, I asked for it. Make it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Some moments call for more than just a win. They call for unforgettable. At Blakeman's, you're not just buying a diamond. You're creating an experience that starts the moment you walk through the door. Their newly remodeled space is absolutely stunning, and Cafe B has a personal touch you won't find anywhere else. Their in-house diamond expert makes it easy to find the perfect piece for any occasion, and that purple bag, still undefeated when it comes to saving the day. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry. It's more than jewelry. It's your story.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eye. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cutting corners is generally a bad idea. And when it comes to roofing, it's real bad. That's why Teamwork Roofing and Construction uses only the best materials, like Malarkey shingles, which perform better, protect longer, and are more sustainable. Residential or commercial. Got a complicated job? They've got the certified crews ready to deliver on time and on budget. You need a roof that's built on quality and powered by Teamwork. Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Log on to teamworkbuilt.com and get a quote today. That's teamworkbuilt.com. Today's been it's been a strange day.
Yeah, we've had some struggles here.
Just
let's just be blunt. Can we be blunt?
Well, it's 50-50 at best.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Been brain dead for 2 days. Well, some people would argue much longer.
Well,
but I mean,
it's been
by my own personal standards,
it's been noticeable, really. The last couple of days.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
All right, Chuck, tell us. I see Weichert has a new property.
Well, they do.
And I saw Brandon Long last
well,
night.
I
was pretty excited.
I was going to say, when Bart heads up the hill today, when you guys go up there for Bart's round, the building on the left, the old Rockwood Club. If you're, old Fayetteville, you know about that building. We're driving at it's for sale. It's a Weichert listing. But that building, there's like Roy Orbison, Jerry Lee Lewis, Ronnie Hawkins, I guess, was the proprietor for a long time. And the Hawks played there, and Levon Helm. And back when, like, Switzer and those guys were playing football, they were this is where they all hung out. It was
Jerry
one of
Jones.
these spots back in the day. And
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, I'm
just reading this.
Yeah, the Stars of Stars have played there, but it's up for sale right now. And we were talking about it last night.
Conway Twitty.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in that building. You get some old hands around here.
Haven't heard of Conway Twitty.
And,
he played there.
Yeah, played there. And but it's up for sale right now is the bottom line. They've got it listed. And so whether it's your dream home or whether you're trying to sell your home or you want to buy the Rockwood Club.
Wow.
they can do it for you. WeicherGriffin.com.
Yeah, turning houses into homes.
That's right.
Bart's turning locks into winners. Money. Here we go. It's time for another edition. He's had a hard time narrowing it down today, but here we go.
Bart's Locks.
That just makes it better.
Oh, it does.
And
8/21 Halloween.
Think about money.
What we've decided to
Got
do
that Blakeman's hat on.
What we've decided to do is not narrow it down. We're not narrowing it down to 3.
You're going to go with more than 3
I'm
locks?
gonna give.
That's on you. That's
How many?
straying
How
away
many?
from.
How many?
Wow.
As the one who puts the graphic together for social media, that makes this a little complicated.
Okay, I'll go to
No,
3.
it's all right. It's all right. Do what you want to do.
No, I think you.
Don't be a slave to graphics. Don't be a
please.
slave.
The template is built for
If
three.
you don't mind, give the 3 because I think
I'll give
people
the 3.
they love that, but they also love the bonus picks.
I'll give 3 and then I'll give the bonus. I'll give the rest as bonus picks.
Let's move it along. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
So let's start in the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, where Texas Tech is a 7.5-point favorite against the Kansas State Wildcats, and well, they shouldn't be. I think.
Wow, you're going the other way?
I think Kansas State they're starting to kind of find, they started their season in Ireland, lost to Iowa State, just lost to Army, bad vibes to start the season. They're coming into their own. They're playing really well as of late. Texas Tech is, they're getting their quarterback back, but I'm telling you, you don't go into Manhattan, Kansas and walk away with a win very easily at the Bill Snyder Family Memorial Stadium or whatever it's called.
He's so good at this, Chuck.
The Locks, by the way, undefeated all time when picking teams from the state of Kansas. So we will go with K-State plus 7.5.
Oh, I love the drama
against
the theater.
Texas Tech. Let's go to Utah. I've picked Utah a lot, and I've been a big supporter of the Utes. And I think Utah is going to win this game this weekend against Cincinnati in Salt Lake City. This line screams for you to take Utah because you're like, why is Utah favored against the higher-ranked team in Cincinnati? Well, because Utah's, a better team. But it's too many points. 10.5 points is too many for this game. I'm taking the Bearcats, the Cincinnati Bearcats, plus 10.5 to cover in Salt Lake City.
2 big dogs so far.
Utah just drubbed Colorado last week. Wasn't it last week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Cincinnati's having a great season. They got a great quarterback. I think he'll make enough plays in the passing game to keep it close throughout. They'll cover the 10.5.
You think Luke Fickell wishes he had never left Cincinnati?
Yes, more often than not.
Anyhow.
Last game of the 3, we are going to the cocktail party.
Oh,
Georgia, Florida. The Bulldogs a 7-point favorite. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I don't know. What are we
Florida stinks. They stink. They're bad. Their coach got fired. Their quarterback is bad. Georgia is very good. Georgia is going to win. I know it's a rivalry game. Whatever. Florida stinks. They don't have the same type of players that Georgia does. The Bulldogs, the train is coming down the tracks, and it's going to roll into the cocktail party, and Georgia is going to cruise.
They're going
to a big win over the Gators.
They're going to smash Florida.
Yeah.
No Florida emotion, like rallying the troops.
No, they're
after
bad.
The coach gets fired.
No, they're bad. Their coach got fired weeks ago. The coach got fired weeks ago. There's no rally. Whatever. They're terrible. Get them out of here.
All right.
All right, what are the secondary picks?
All right, just to
picks.
recap, Kansas State plus 7.5, Cincy plus 10.5, and Georgia minus 7. Those are the locks. What are the bonus picks?
That's right. Ohio State and Penn State plays this week. We know that things have gone really poorly for Penn State this year. Ohio State, a 20-point favorite. That is a lot of points. I'm going to lay them and take the Buckeyes.
Wow.
Ohio State undefeated against the spread this year. Penn State 1-6 against the spread. Ohio State big. Name the price. Name the number. 20. It's 20.
20.
It's 20.
Okay. All right.
The New Mexico Lobos. My guys, 4.5-point dogs at Dan Mullen and UNLV. The Lobos 1 win away from bowl eligibility in their first season under head coach Jason Eck. They get it on Saturday. They go to Vegas and pull the upset. UNLV run. The Lobos 36 nationally against the run. So give me New Mexico's run defense to shut down Vegas and get the win.
What is the spread?
4.5 points. New Mexico plus 4.5.
New Mexico plus 4.5. All right.
Baylor, man, they're in some trouble down there in Waco. UCF is
How does
coming
he have
in.
the energy to play golf the way he brings it for this segment?
UCF is coming in as a 3.5-point underdog. There's a Frost advisory here. There's going to be a Scott Frost advisory in Waco. Give me UCF plus 3.5.
Bart lives for this. He lives for this.
Plus 3.5 UCF. Okay.
And the last one, Georgia Tech's at NC State. NC State's a 5-point dog at home. The Yellow Jackets coming in. Haynes King, Brent Key, the head coach, Haynes King, the quarterback. They've got Georgia Tech in a position to win the ACC, at least make it to the title game, maybe make it to the college football playoff. I've been high on them all year. That is a really, really good Georgia Tech team. If you asked me right now, I'd take them to win the ACC. I will lay the 5 points with the Ramblin' Wreck to go along with the Bulldogs from down the road.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Georgia Tech -5.
All right.
In that one.
Quick recap. All 7 games. Start with the 3 locks. Give us the 4 bonus pick recap.
Kansas State plus 7.5, Cincinnati plus 10.5, Georgia -7, and then Ohio State -20, New Mexico plus 4.5, UCF plus 3.5, Georgia Tech -5.
There you go.
Put them all together at 78-1, or do whatever you want.
Wow.
78-1.
That's a big
Put them
payoff.
all together. Okay. I think I will. I will.
Okay.
Put them all together, do a round robin, put them in the cage.
chances are low of
I
winning
know.
all of-
A
but
round
I
robin.
will do
Round
it.
robin.
I actually know
great
someone
play.
who won a bundle off your picks last weekend.
Yeah. We might have talked about him earlier this
We
segment.
might have.
I'm here for the people.
He was going to give you a cut, but I said, no, that's not necessary.
Zach
I
Gilliam
do it
will
for the
tell us
people.
what's going on inside the sports book. Where's the money coming in? We'll talk to him next at Oakline. It's 8:28. Good morning. See, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Truck Month is here at Chevrolet of Fayetteville, and the savings are big. Get up to $12,000 off new Silverados, up to $8,000 off Chevy 2500s, and up to $5,000 off Chevy Colorado. That's real money back in your pocket. Plus more inventory, more discounts, and better service than anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. Stop by today and see Chris, Mark, and Denver at Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Chevrolet of Fayetteville. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's Bo, and I want to share something that's completely enhanced my day-to-day life. About a year ago, I started telling you about the Sweatnum Edge. Well, over the last several months, here's what's happened for me. My energy level is completely different. My exercise gains have seen a big jump. My mind is clearer, and frankly, life is just more enjoyable. Now, that's my story. What about you? Search the Sweatnum Edge online and get a free evaluation today. It's made a big difference for me, and I know it can for you too. The Sweatnum Edge.
Particularly in the South, I'm not sure there's a title that carries more weight than coach. Maybe preacher.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
When's the last time you wrote someone a handwritten note?
It's been a while, I have to admit. I mean, I've sent a lot of what I consider
Birthday
to be
cards.
meaningful texts, but I have.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
It's time for one of our favorite segments of the week as we go to the beautiful Resort Casino, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing coming in December. And Zach Gillum's right in the middle of the sports book. Oaklawn's VP of Racing and Wagering. He joins us every Friday. Zach, happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween, guys. Actually, I'm in the beautiful press box looking down at training this morning.
Awesome.
That's even better.
That is pretty cool, I bet.
The sun coming up. Oh, I bet it's gorgeous.
So
it is gorgeous. I think the only place you could be better is maybe over in one of those rooms you guys stayed in, opening the curtains.
That was pretty good too.
That was hard to beat. There anywhere.
So the horses have arrived. I mean, your season doesn't start for a little bit, but the horses are there. Trainers are there.
That is correct. Yeah, the horses arrived. Got them on the track this week. First day of racing, December 12th. But they are here, and we'll start gate training, time training next week. So a lot of fun things going on here at Oaklawn.
I can feel it. You know when you walk in over there, like you're going to a race, just all the
it's exciting.
The air.
It's
just,
exciting.
Oh yeah, I feel it right now. It gave me a little bit of excitement just now.
They got that Oaklawn Anywhere app, right?
Yeah, you got that too.
Here.
Oaklawn Sports app, Oaklawn Anywhere. Zach, where's the money coming in on this Arkansas Mississippi State game?
Yeah, so the money's coming in on the Razorbacks. They opened as about a 4-point favorite Sunday. They've moved. They are now a 4.5-point favorite. So the action and the line has shifted towards Arkansas. Now, interesting, the total, it was up at 67.5 when first posted. It has dropped to 65. But I can tell you the action I'm seeing is coming on that over.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if this is a shootout. Can Arkansas's offense get any stops? They did against Auburn, but that's a different deal. I think Mississippi State's a little more explosive on offense. What about Oklahoma, Tennessee? What are you seeing there?
Yeah, Oklahoma, Tennessee, the action's coming in fairly well mixed, which is, what we like here at the book. Tennessee is a 3-point favorite in that one. That is number 18, Oklahoma, number 14, Tennessee. That is a Saturday night game, 6:30. It is in Tennessee, so Volunteers the home team. Total in that one at 55.
Hey, this is a big game for Brent Venables.
Oh, I think so, too.
Brent Venables may not be out of the woods in this coaching carousel we got going. By the way, Zach, have you guys thought about doing anything fun with the coaching searches and the odds on who's going where? I mean, this is
now
wild.
We're talking.
Yeah, no, that one I stay out of. Those are those insider trading markets that I like to avoid.
Yeah, that's true. Vanderbilt.
You get people tracking planes and all kinds of other fun stuff.
Oh, yeah, we've seen that. Vanderbilt and Texas. Vanderbilt's hot. Texas is not. Just what's this game look like?
Yeah, this one's, I want to say it's a bit shocking for me. I'm not going to say the line is inaccurate by any stretch of the imagination, but Vanderbilt, as you said, they continue to prove themselves in the top 10 now, ranked number 9. They are headed to Austin, so this is down there in Longhorn country. Texas favored by a field goal, total in this one at 47.
Zach, I was thinking when you were talking about Vanderbilt there, and Vanderbilt's a hot team. I'm sure there's been a lot of action placed on them this year. I'll bet there's been more wagers placed on Vanderbilt games this year than probably the last 10 or 20 years combined. Nobody used to wager on Vanderbilt games unless you were trying to figure out if, the other team could cover all the points.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll agree with you to an extent. A lot of people like to wager on the games. They were just usually going against Vanderbilt. Yeah. And this year we're seeing it go the other direction. People are actually backing them. Took them a few weeks to believe in them, but right now I can tell you I have slightly more action on that Vandy +3 than I do Texas.
Cincinnati, Utah. Bart's got his eye on this game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is going to be a great one. Utah's looked very good the last couple of weeks. They are double-digit favorites at home. This one was at 9.5, so it has crossed that key number of 10. Utah -10.5 currently, total at 55.
And then finally, back to horse racing. Breeders' Cup this weekend. Chuck, this is your world.
Well, it is.
Are you betting this thing?
Yeah, I'll bet it tomorrow. I was looking at the wrong race a minute ago. I told Bart he was going to win. But,
hey, all right, tell us about the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah, Breeders' Cup is going to be great. Starts today. You have the 2-year-old day. Then tomorrow you'll have the big races, including the Classic. Even with Sovereignty out, it's a phenomenal Classic race. You have Mystic Dan in tomorrow. So it's going to be a great day of racing. And you guys mentioned Oaklawn Anywhere. That is the place to join if you have not yet. If you've already got in, then dive on in some more. But that is available, and it's not just the Breeders' Cup races. Any track pretty much throughout the world is going to be available there on Oaklawn Anywhere.
Pretty much
and something
anytime.
fun that was announced today, and tickets on sale, Casey and the Sunshine Band World Tour coming to Oaklawn. This is January 30th. So this is Friday, opening of the Classic meet. We take that 3-week break, and then we come back. Exactly. Yeah, we get to come down and have some fun.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar, we've talked about it quite a bit, but they've got 2 racing seasons. They're doing December 12th through January 4th, and then take most of the rest of January off and start again with the Classic season, January 30th through May 2nd. If you're thinking about doing something different for the holidays, Zach, you can speak to it as well as anyone. I mean, Oaklawn and a trip to Hot Springs is a great idea.
New Year's Eve. I mean, the ponies are running on New Year's Eve afternoon. I mean, New Year's would be great. New Year's would be great.
Yeah, no, it really is. It would be a great time to be down around the holidays. I mean, in fact, we even have racing the day after Christmas. And then, as you said, going in on the 1st, you have it. So it's going to be a great place to be. You could almost plan more than a week, 10 days or so, and have just a great time around the holidays, whether it's bringing your family or friends. But you have horse racing. You're going to have some great things going on in the casino. The event center will have some stuff popping off. We'll have some live entertainment on New Year's Eve. So it really will be the place to be.
And in the meantime, we got a lot of action on the Oaklawn Sports app. Tell us what we can do with the Oaklawn Sports app. I know new customers earn up to $1,000 in bonus bets, but there's a lot of action and a lot of fun to be had between now and the end of the year.
Yeah, there is. And, I mean, anybody can get the app as long as they're over 21. It's in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Desktop users can also join in on the fun. And there's a lot going on, whether it's college football, NFL, NBA is now underway for their regular season. NHL is in action. We have college basketball starting next week. We've had a couple exhibition games, and I think we have some optimistic things to look forward to. And as far as the Razorback game, I didn't mention, but we do have some player props on the board. Anytime touchdown scorer, currently Mike Washington, Taylon Green, and Braylon Russell all listed. You have some player passing options for Taylon. His main number for passing is looking like 254.5 right now, but you have some options that go as low as 200 and as high as 325. Rushing options on the board as well. Those will expand as we get closer to the game. And right now, no receiving options on the board, but those typically post on Saturday morning.
All right, there you have it. Download the Oaklawn Sports app in the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store. Zach, always great, man. We'll do it again next Friday. Happy Halloween again, and thanks for making time for us.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you, Zach.
Zach Gillum, Oaklawn VP of Racing and Wagering here on the Chuck and Bo Show. In Hot Springs right now, watching the horses train.
That would be pretty cool.
Imagine just a couple.
Have you guys ever
coffee and
done that?
sitting there.
Have you guys ever watched early in the morning when they first come out?
Yeah.
That is really cool.
I've
It's
seen it,
really
but I haven't
cool.
like sat and watched it.
It is,
but it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if Jim is still on. Jim's in Hot Springs. Jim, are you still with us? Good morning.
I'm here. Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, it's really cool. The horses, that's something we love here in Hot Springs. And matter of fact, I was out there this morning watching. But, hey, just a quick question. This is just a hypothetical. And I know you guys like to deal in, facts. So I'm going to just state some facts. I love Taylon Green. I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I think he's probably, one of the top 5, if not, maybe the best, the most athletic quarterback in the country, okay? But, records are records, and, for good or, whatever the case, I mean, he hasn't been able to win games, and he makes losing plays in critical situations where he has, and I know you can blame it on some, maybe a receiver ran the wrong route or whatever, but he's got to win a game. And so if he doesn't win this game this weekend, and he's got to play well for us to win games. If he doesn't win this game, does that hypothetically open up the door for KJ Jackson? And I'm just throwing it out there. At what point do you go, you know what? We've got to look to our future. And if we're going to pay KJ Jackson to stay next year, we're going to have to show the kid. I've seen the kid play. He can read his progressions. He can make the throws. He's a big-time player. He stood in there in that A&M game and made a throw down inside the 10 and got smoked. And I don't know. I'm just saying he'll step up in the pocket, and his first instinct is not to run. So I just want to know your thoughts. I'm not trying to stir anything up. I'm just saying what happens if that happens. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
got you.
Okay, thank you.
I don't. First off, we tend to define people by their worst moment. Taylon Green's been a lot better, generally speaking, than he was in the fourth quarter against Auburn. I mean, to say that he's, made losing plays over and over again, I don't know that that's quite accurate. For every bad play he's made, he's probably made 5 good ones. I don't think you do that. I hear what you're saying, and in an era gone by, maybe so. But, I'll be honest. If K.J. Jackson's part of the Razorbacks next year, we're going to be really lucky because I think he's a really good player. If Petrino's back, I don't know the nature of their relationship. If Petrino's not back and it's somebody else, there's a pretty good chance he leaves. That's just kind of how the world works in modern college football. So I think you play the guy that gives you the best chance to win the game you're playing today. Period.
Hard to play
story.
for the future right now.
Yeah.
Everything's going to change at the end of the year.
I mean, we're going to have – look, people, we're going to have 60 new players on the team next year. We are. And K.J. Jackson may be one of them, may not be. I hope he is because I tend to agree with what Jim said. I think he's really good. But I think we're looking at a complete and total roster makeover, whether Bobby Petrino's the coach or not.
I hope for Taylon. I root for Taylon. I root for all those guys. I mean, you get to know him a little bit, and it's a little different. But he does need to have a game that shows that DNA of winning the game in the fourth quarter. And if he does, and he can do it on Saturday, what does that do for the rest of this season? But he needs something good like that. I mean, that kind of confidence, that's as bad a quarter as we've ever seen him have.
He needs that for him.
Last Saturday, yes.
Yeah,
That's what I mean, his confidence.
Well, not just that. We're talking about, resume on
future,
tape, your future,
NFL.
everything. He needs to have a good game, and he needs to win a game. Jim's overall point was not
it's fair
off base per se. I just don't know that that's the move.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I also think that if Bobby Petrino thought K.J. Jackson gave him a better chance to win, he'd play him.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that Taylon's got this NIL deal. I think Petrino wants to win, and he's playing the guy that's the best guy for the job. And by the way, his upside is so high, but the thing he is missing is to show people he's got that it factor to him.
Let me say this, too, about Taylon before we go to a break. They're 2-6 right now with him. If they didn't have him, I'm not sure they wouldn't be 1-7.
That's fair. Back in a minute. Chuck and Bo.
I know this is an audio medium, and I shouldn't just shake my head, but words fail me.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Man, there's nothing like a perfect steak. So tender, juicy, and packed with flavor. And now, thanks to Plainview Beef, it's clean with no hidden chemicals. Plainview Beef feeds their cattle with wheatgrass sprouts, and their beef is loaded with nutrients your body needs. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. PlainviewBeef.com. Order direct to your house. Check out their menu, which includes 6 8-ounce fillets for just $99. Again, it's PlainviewBeef.com. Use the promo code Chuck and Bo and get a free 12-pack of beef sticks. PlainviewBeef.com.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
When something goes wrong, a car wreck, an injury, mounting debt, or getting denied the help you deserve, it's hard to know where to turn.
That's when Cadell Reynolds shows up. This is a team that fights for Arkansans. Personal injury, disability, bankruptcy, they handle it all. And they know how to get results.
You've got enough to deal with. Don't try to figure it out alone.
Call Cadell Reynolds, 866-314-3728, or visit CadellReynolds.com.
Cadell Reynolds. Make the right call.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Are your gutters ready for fall? Leaves are coming, and that means it's time to protect your home. At Hog Trough Gutters, they install high-quality leaf guards that actually work. Don't waste money on the cheap guards from big box stores that clog up, and don't get stuck paying triple the price with those big national companies. With Hog Trough, you get the best of both worlds: professional installation, premium aluminum, and stainless steel guards, as well as a 20-year warranty. Give them a call today to schedule your free inspection, or visit hoggutters.com.
There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. And every Wednesday is Wine Down Wednesday. 15% off every bottle of wine in the store, even if it's already on sale. But when it comes to selection, amazing prices, and unbeatable customer service, Macadoodles and Guess Who in Bentonville is second to none. Wine, beer, and spirits. Stock up for your next party, or just stop by and grab your favorite. Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
So I spent yesterday. You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Goodbye. They're leaving. They're leaving. They're mass exodus.
They're heading for the exits. Can you believe it?
Goodbye.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Colby Hale, what he's done with Razorback soccer. I mean, you can't even give enough adjectives to describe it. They clinched the SEC championship again. Now he's been named SEC Coach of the Year. Regular season champ, Arkansas, multiple Razorbacks named to the All-SEC conference teams, and he's Coach of the Year. So congratulations to him. Bart is going to be out at the Fayetteville Country Club here in a little bit.
We're closing in. Closing in on tea time.
We're probably inside of an hour here, about an hour till tea time.
He's been stretching during the breaks.
Yeah, with 9:53, 9:54 tea time. And
do you still get a massage before you play like Tiger does?
Yeah, how you feeling?
No.
I wish. I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling good.
It's a few range balls. How many balls are you going to hit on the range?
Less than 20.
All right, and then knock a few putts.
Yeah, I'll probably spend more time on the putting green.
Roll a few. Yeah. And
that's usually my MO.
Yeah, all right. We'll be updating Bart, Breaking Bart, Trying to break 90 today at the beautiful Fayetteville Country.
Well, you don't want to waste shots on the range. You know, that's important.
It's just to get
you only got
on the
so
field.
many
It's just
good
to get
shots.
loose, get the feel.
I hear you.
That's all.
I hear you.
It's going to be cold, so it's important today to get out and hit some balls. Get
Edward,
loose.
what's our plan? We're just going to post the link for live scoring.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll post
and then
the link.
Brian Rich, the
on
club
Facebook
pro, will be updating it every
and
hole.
Twitter. Facebook and Twitter.
Say it
every
louder.
hole.
Chuck and Bo. The link for the live scoring will be on our Facebook and Twitter.
And then on our story on Instagram.
Yeah, whatever
I'll have some
images,
pictures or videos along the way
interviews,
that-
whatever, will be on our Instagram and Facebook stories.
And then we will have a shorter YouTube
yes,
presentation sometime, next week.
next week.
With the second episode of Breaking Bart.
Let's have a day.
Let's go.
Go get him, Bart.
Look at his smile. Look at his smile. on his
Yeah,
face.
he's ready.
Oh, let's go.
You think I'm not confident?
Yeah.
You got another thing
Look,
coming.
look at that.
Yeah.
He's got that Blake. Did you notice the moment he put
I
that
know.
Blakeman's
I
hat
know.
on that
I
Ben
know.
brought in?
I know.
His whole demeanor changed.
I know.
Ben's onto something
Yeah.
there. Put that on. You feel better. We'll see if it actually helps you play better.
Good luck, Bart.
3 o'clock kickoff.
We'll all be thinking about
No
you.
YouTube TV as of right now, but it's on the SEC network Saturday.
Arkansas's one-stop automotive shop is right around the corner. Fayetteville Auto Park. FayettevilleAutoPark.com. Chevy, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Collision Center, all in one place. And if you're shopping pre-owned, Fayetteville Auto Park has you covered. With so many new cars sold, we always have a great selection of fresh trades. Why settle for anything less than the best? Fayetteville Auto Park, West Showroom Drive in Fayetteville. Proud sponsor of the Chuck and Bo Show.
Buying or selling a home's a big deal, and you want someone who is with you every step of the way. That's why those of us at the Chuck and Bo Show wholeheartedly recommend Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because we've experienced it. They've been my partners for life. They're Bo's partner now, and I promise you, when you become involved with Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, they'll become your partners for life too. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can always log on and check out their selection at WeicherGriffin.com.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages.